People switched up and they changed with me. I just play my part, gotta get all of these rings with me. I'm shooting for the stars. And you told me you were different, I believe you when I'm stupid. Trying to fix all of these scars, but I just don't know what I'm doing. Sit back in my chair, reclining, eyes closed, God knows I'm dying. So I take out the Bible, I know that she been messing with my partner, I know that she be capping, hit her with the arrow. But it's cool, shorty, that's okay, I gotta go. Fuck the sky, girl, you really a star. Hope you don't try to play with my heart. And they know that she be wrong, she don't even need a car. Shawty glowing like the moon, but really trying to go to Mars. But Shawty know I'm spaced out. Now you left, so I'm just counting the days now. I be thinking all the times I had to waste now. Used to be so sweet, I guess I lost all of my taste now. I swear it's cool, cause I just need a little space now. Ooh, girl, I need space now. Cause nowadays I've been spaced out. And I don't care what everybody say. I'ma count this guala every night and every single day. And every single day I'ma tell the world how you the worst and how I felt betrayed. I don't give a damn about no girl and she ain't finna stay. Stay and spend the night, then catch a flight up on my private plane. I'ma keep it a band, I don't think you understand. You was a part of the plan and you wanna mess it up. So I gotta be left you with no man. So I hope you learn your lessons, don't you mess with people's hearts. They gon' talk a lot and dump you out and leave you in the dark. Fuck the sky, girl, you really a star. Hope you don't try to play with my heart. And they know that she be wrong, she don't even need a car. Shawty glowing like the moon, but really trying to go to Mars. But Shawty know I'm spaced out. Now you left, so I'm just counting the days now. I be thinking all the times I had to waste now. Used to be so sweet, I guess I lost all of my taste now. I swear it's cool, cause I just need a little space now.
I seen a lot of shit, damn it, almost made me vomit. We sent a Addy to the shooter, he was already coming. Before he go in type of tweet, we be already dumping. He seen a red dot on his body, I did dipping and running. See, I can spend a bad day and make it back on the money. But I got problems in my life, they go deeper than money. And all I ask for in exchange is for you to be honest. But I still have some problems that'll way beyond that. I seen a lot of shit, damn it, almost made me vomit. We sent a Addy to the shooter, he was already coming. Before he go in type of tweet, we be already dumping. He seen a red dot on his body, I did dipping and running. See, I can spend a bad day and make it back on the money. But I got problems in my life, they go deeper than money. And all I ask for in exchange is for you to be honest. But I still have some problems that'll way beyond that. They gon' judge me cause I'm still like a thuggin'. Ain't no law that I'll abide by the law, I said fuck it. When I ask what's on your mind, you keep telling me nothing. I can't do this anymore, I'm starting to think that you love it. I can't explain you through this pain, huh? Put me up a pint and then I smoke some Mary Jane. Why you thinking like that? If you don't want me, then just say that. Fuck this shit gon' wait when we do not say no lane. Damn it, almost made me vomit. We sent a Addy to the shooter, he was already coming. Before he go in type of tweet, we be already dumping. He seen a red dot on his body, I did dipping and running. See, I can spend a bad day and make it back on the money. But I got problems in my life, they go deeper than money. And all I ask for in exchange is for you to be honest. But I still have some problems that'll way beyond that. Let's go deeper than money. I have so much on my mind, go deeper than money. I'm unexpecting you to lie when you took something from me. And you really took my pride, and you left me with nothing.
And we are alive. I still don't know what that guy is saying. It's been months. Legitimately months.
I don't know what he's saying either.
Like, I know there's like maybe 2 lines in that song that I understand. Everything else is a jumble. Boom! Now I exist on a screen. You know, that tends to be like the entire process of my life. I exist on people's screens. Okay, yes, the chat can hear me. Hello, chat. Hi, we have returned with more guilty Gobbos.
Yeah.
Each of them is guilty of something. You're guilty, and you're guilty, and you're guilty.
Higher, faster, more exploding.
More exploding. Oh boy.
Attempting to become God. And failing.
Shed your mortal coil. Reject
We just
goblin.
simply haven't succeeded yet.
No, because now I'm immortal, technically. Because now I'm a godly crafting instrument. Oh, also, there's someone who's possibly a necromancer? Nobody knows for sure. I mean, he's a pretty damn good pyromancer.
Mm-hmm. So much fire. So little time. Would anybody like to give a truncated recap, leaving out what happened at the beginning of last session?
Ugh. Chaos.
A golden hand that just shoots blood.
Chaos. Just that is a very truncated and very accurate statement about what happened last session.
Okay, so Candlehair went to make sure he was still going to be part of the school and to get those pants of greater inevitability just destroyed. Both were okay and succeeded. He found out he's gold now. He's technically part gold dragon. It's going to be very awkward to explain to his non-existent wife.
Very difficult.
After going to go shopping and find materials for his classes, he found there's a creation board. Items that let you make magical creation wonders. He found out they're very expensive, got pissed off, and took a trip to the ley line. With dryad parts from a character who died. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember that character's name?
For the life of Candlehair, of course not. He can't remember the big-breasted one's name, but also Pip. Pip became a dryad, immediately died, was brought back to life, and exploded again. So, kept the parts that could have been useful. And man, shit, did they turn out useful.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much and apparently Candlehair made like a hand jetpack that propels itself by bleeding a lot.
Yes.
So it's an extra hand that can go grab things or just grab Candlehair, and he can fly on a spurt of blood. That's not good. That did not sound as good as I thought it would.
That sounds absolutely horrifying, and I'm glad you said it aloud.
Yay!
Okay. Well, now that we've had our recap, is everyone ready to play, or do we still need a few moments?
Kitty's just troubleshooting.
Okay.
Just testing. Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes,
Yes.
can hear you.
Great.
Oh wait, we
Fine.
do need to explain to Kitty what happened. in her
No, we don't.
Apparently, it's going to be a surprise.
Yes. There, could you say one more thing for us, Kitty, just so I can make sure
Yeah.
your volume's optimized?
Testing. How do I sound right now?
Okay, you sound equal to everybody else.
Alright.
Perfect. Okay. So, when we left off, I think people were still at the Ox's wife. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yes, the majority of the group was at the Ox's wife. Let's see.
Yes.
And I think we just gone to sleep, was it?
I think so.
That's a good question.
No, we were at the Boar's Head.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Y'all made it to the Boar's Head?
Did we?
Yeah,
Okay.
with candle hair drunk with power.
He always is.
Nothing has changed here. What's new?
Good point.
Okay. So you all made it to the Boar's Head. Nasha, your late night exploration into the other rifts has gone very well. Your teacher is surprisingly proud of you and your performance, along with Biff and Elle.
Excellent, excellent.
So you are now free to go back about your musings for the rest of the month, seeing as you have passed your exam.
All right. Time for some personal projects, maybe. See what's
Yes.
happening. So I guess after class I would head back to my room.
Okay. Well, while you are on your way there, at the Boar's Head,
Oh, we're gonna hold me in suspense, huh?
we're gonna hold
Okay,
you in
okay.
suspense just for a little while longer. What are people doing at the Boar's Head?
It has been a crazy day, I think.
Ezekiel will be rubbing his temples and just trying to eat and not just feel pain from seeing just the monstrosity outside.
Okay. So Ezekiel is stuffing his gulp.
Yeah.
Boarhead's a tavern, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Candle here is going to order the most exotic, cheapest thing they have on their menu.
Give me
That
one
isn't-
second.
Sorry, what?
Give me 1 second. The cheapest and most exotic thing they have.
Because, I mean, I could say water, and that's free, but that's everywhere. Heck,
Right.
druids can just cast and make it, just like jerks.
Before. And 59. Okay. So, you receive a cup filled to the brim with a thick, creamy white fluid.
Did I piss off the chefs?
No, this is what you asked for. The most exotic and cheapest thing we have.
Right, what is this?
Oh,
'Cause it
that
looks
is northern.
suspiciously-
That is northern
It's what?
almond milk from the Frost
Oh.
Nation.
How the hell do you milk an almond?
I'm
Whatever.
unsure of the
Alright,
process.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. That'll be 5 copper.
The cheapest thing you have is 5 copper?
The
No.
cheapest exotic thing
No,
we
no.
have is 5 copper.
Oh, excuse me. Cheapest and exotic. Here you go.
He takes
And-
your copper.
Huh?
He takes your copper. If it is offered.
Oh, obviously it's offered. This
Then-
man brought me suspiciously white, shiny cream. How can I not pay him and his staff for the effort that went into this cup?
they take your money, and then
That's
they head
right.
away into the back to continue their job.
Cool. Man. Well, time to taste test this and see if it is what I think it is.
Okay.
It turns out Northern Almond is just the name of a big buff dude in the back.
Has a very rainbowy apron on.
See, Northern Almond is just Northern slang for bull testicles, like blended up. And dyed
That's
white to
cool.
make it look appetizing.
Wow. Everyone's
This is
very
the reason-
distrustful of this fluid.
It's a white, creamy fluid in a cup that's filled to the brim. I should be very suspicious of it. If I wasn't suspicious, I would be dead.
I
I'm a
can't
goblin
say
after
you're
all.
wrong. As a goblin, you are very correct. So do you try your
Anyway.
drink?
Oh, of course I drank it. I'm a goblin. I probably drank worse.
Well, you have definitely drank worse. It is a somewhat sweet fluid. You think it's akin to milk? Like legitimately akin to milk, but it doesn't taste quite like any other like any animal milk you've had in your life. Which is not much, but you've had some.
Right, so it's organic, but not, like as if something excreted it.
Right.
Okay. So thank God, this is pretty okay then.
Yes.
And here I thought they'd take turns jizzing in a bucket.
and of course
Okay.
we said it. You heard it here first. Twitch
All
chat.
that time avoiding the topic, and I just come out and say it. Oh,
Can't just let that innuendo be. Gotta lay it
what's the
out.
point of comedy? Subverting expectations, I guess. I don't know.
So
Please
after
don't
you
get angry.
taste your drink, and Jub Jub drowns his sorrow in food,
Yep.
Val
Stew and ale, please.
Val gets something to eat on his own. Do you guys have a plan while you eat, or are you just eating in silence to get rid of the thoughts of what just happened during your day?
I'm honestly trying to remember what the hell our original plan was.
And then Pip now will not say her own new name.
Are you talking about Cletus?
Yeah. Anyways, she will be like, didn't we have to do a heist?
What the hell was heisting? We got the fruit, but we saw how that ended.
Lily.
Technically, you saw how that ended, Cletus.
I mean, to be fair, the lily was Pip's deal.
Oh, shit, we gotta get the lily. Fuck. I am terrible at keeping track of things that don't matter.
And as that is said, we switch back to Nasha. Nasha, you are standing outside of the door to your room.
Uh-huh.
Do you head in? Do you use your key card and just walk into your room?
Do you notice the writing in Goblik on the door?
I feel like I would notice if there was something different about my door. Yeah?
Okay.
Is there something on my door?
There is something on your door. Would somebody like to tell her what is written on her door? If I remember correctly.
Candlehair's the one who wrote it.
Indeed, Candlehair is the one who wrote it, and the player playing him 2 weeks ago probably had a great improv moment.
So, what is written on your door in thick red letters in Goblik handwriting is deny everything.
Yep.
Well, that's very ominous. Also, is this like paint? Like, is it drippy? Does it look like blood?
Oh, it's not drippy. It's long since dry.
Okay. I'm gonna cautiously open my door.
So you hear like a really wet squelching as you open your door. Like your door is unsealing from whatever was painted over it. Your door swings inward.
Oh dear.
And what you see before you is horrific to the point where your mind kind of blocks it out for a few seconds. I'd like you to roll a wisdom save.
Okay. Well, that was a terrible roll. That's a 5.
A 5. Okay. High or low?
Low, please.
Alrighty. So, you know that your mind is playing tricks on you. However, you can't seem to stop it from playing tricks on you. Your wall has been painted with rainbows.
Like, I know it's not rainbows. But
You
it
know
looks
for
like
a fact it's not
rainbows.
rainbows, but your mind is compensating for something that it can't handle looking at.
I'm just gonna close the door and go find someone with authority.
Okay.
Oh no, don't do that.
Also, I'm gonna touch the stuff, the writing on the door. Can I like get rid of that somehow?
Oh yes, it
But it says
flakes
what
off.
you're supposed to do. Deny everything.
It flakes off very easily.
All right, I'm just gonna wipe that free.
Okay. It falls free into the ground, and who are you looking for? Just anyone?
I guess, is there someone in charge of the dormitories?
The dorm mistress?
Yeah, her.
Okay. So you start looking for the dorm mistress.
I'd like to put in a maintenance ticket.
My room is in terrifying condition.
And they get back to you in like 2 months.
Oh no. True.
Okay, so you head down to the to the dorm's office. It's down on the ground floor. You know, there's a little sectioned off area with a window. And behind that window, you see webs. Nothing but a ton of webs.
Is this normal?
This is absolutely normal.
Alright, I'm just gonna give a gentle knock on the window.
Okay. As you knock on the window, you hear the webs start shifting, and from above you drops down an arachne.
Dark Mistress, something's happened. I just got back from one of my exams and my room is very different. I don't know what's happened.
Very different how, dearie?
Well, I feel like someone else should witness it with me. I don't know.
Someone should witness it with you.
I just cracked the door open, but it was, I don't know. I don't think that I'm seeing it properly.
Let
I
me
think
try
I
and
may
send...
be in shock.
Okay, let me try and send one of the assistants with you. Henry, are you in? She starts playing with one of her one of the strands in her web. And let's see, roll perception.
That's an 11.
So you don't hear anything, but after a moment, a young elvish man runs up. He's a kind of stout for an elf. You know, normally they're more lanky. This guy's a bit stout, a little bit pudgy. You think he spent too much time in the dining hall. But he runs up. Yes, Tanya, what can I do for you? This young lady tells me that there's some change in her room that she needs someone else to witness. I'm trusting that you can do such a thing. Uh, uh, yes, Tanya, I can have a look.
As we, if we are walking together up the stairs, I'll say, when I arrived, the door was a little bit sticky. And then pushing open the door, there was a sound like a squishing, and I don't know.
Squishing, you say? What kind of squishing? Like the crushing of pastries, or was it more of like
Uh,
the, yes,
more visceral.
more visceral, like the rending of flesh after you cut into a good steak.
I don't know.
So he starts like he continues asking you to compare the sound to the sounds of food while you all walk up the stairs together. Eventually, you come back to your door.
Would jam maybe be more of an accurate sound
Oh,
descriptor?
yeah, jam would be close. The squelching of a sticky jam jar lid just coming off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after hearing that, you can see he's obviously more hungry. But he walks with you. The two of you make it to your to your door. Do you open it? Do you gesture to him to open it?
I'll gesture for him to do it.
Okay. So he will lean in, turn the knob. There's that audible squelching again. Let's see how he does.
Can I try another wisdom save to see if I can see it properly?
Are you sure you want to?
I'm too curious. I want to.
Okay. Go for another will save.
Not much better. That's an 8.
Okay. roll that D percentile for me again. And high or low.
Oh, I'll say low.
Okay.
And I rolled a 64.
Okay. So once again, all you see is rainbows. You can tell your brain is actively protecting you from whatever you see. Your companion, on the other hand, let's see, this is less than 10. Faints. In fact, you're pretty sure he might be dead.
Oh no! I'm gonna, do I know any magic that heals people?
Would you happen to know any magic that heals people while he's making death saves?
No, I'm not a cleric. I'm a wizard.
You can try
I'll shout for help. Help! Help! Somebody
Okay.
heal this man.
You call out for help. You're begging for assistance, and there seems to be no one else on the floor at the moment.
God damn it!
You can attempt a medicine check to try and stabilize him
Sure.
as he begins foaming at the mouth.
That's a wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9.
While you do not
Like
while you do not succeed at stabilizing him.
Alright, I'm gonna really quickly cast Reduce Person, and I'm gonna pick him up, and I'm gonna run downstairs
Okay.
with him in my arms.
You run downstairs carrying this man who is seemingly on the brink of death.
Yeah, and I'm shouting for help all the while.
Okay, let's roll again.
Going to the dorm mistress, I guess.
You run into someone. A feisty-looking young fire elf who you remember from a little while before. You may
Oh,
have
is this-
met her maybe a night ago. This is Lacia, if you remember her name correctly.
Yeah, I was just looking at it in my notes.
Mhm.
Lacia. Lacia, oh my god, can you heal him?
Can I what? Who is
Can you
this?
heal this man? Please just heal him quickly.
Okay, I can try. So
Try while we run, and we're gonna keep going towards the dorm mistress.
Lacia sets to work trying to heal this poor fool, and does manage to stabilize him while he is in your arms being jostled around.
That's damn impressive.
But you make it down to the dorm mistress, who has vacated the window again and in favor of staying up in her webs.
And I'm just shrieking.
What is this noise? Why are you making such a racket?
He opens the door, and then he just fell down.
He opened the door and fell down. Are you
can
telling
see
me
him.
that there's a basilisk or something inside of your room?
When I look in, it's like the whole room is covered in rainbow paint, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. It hurt his brain, I think.
Rainbow paint. That's very strange. Well, I can send someone else.
Is he gonna be okay?
Oh, certainly. He'll be fine. Just hand him here.
Alright.
Send special medics. Maybe people who clean up left.
I definitely feel like we should find someone who's well
From
versed
the
in something.
Okay. So she does take Thomas from you and pull him behind the counter. You see him kind of drop to the floor. And she's not really doing much with him past that point.
He'll be fine.
Alrighty, well, we could ask the janitors to come in.
Are they very experienced?
Oh, yes, they clean up all of our magical messes. In fact, there was a young elf earlier who had their head explode.
I forgot about that.
Well, then I think perhaps the janitors will be the people to call.
You stay right here, then. And you see her ascend back into her web. You hear some slight noise making. They should be around in about 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
She seems
Uh,
rather
yeah.
relaxed about this.
Yeah, she's very chill. Cold-blooded, perhaps? I'm just gonna, like, sit on the stairs and, like, put my head between my knees and try to breathe.
So Lacia looks at you like, what did you see? What did he see, for that matter?
I don't understand it. I know that I'm not seeing it correctly, but all I see is rainbow paint. And I know it's awful. It's terrible. I don't know what it is.
Weren't the others in there?
They were in my room while I was out.
And that's where you left them.
Did I?
Yes, you were about to go to class. I left to go and scope out the mansion for tonight's heist. I don't really know what happened to them past that point.
Oh. I wonder where they are now.
Let's just hope they aren't in your room.
Don't you also wonder where Pip is?
I mean, you're part of the day. Pip.
Yeah.
Well, by all technicality, Pip is still in the room. She's all over the room, actually.
Yeah.
That's
God.
the problem.
Oh, also, there's a fully, perfectly fine god fruits for some reason.
Oh god, there's the god fruit still in there. Oh,
Yeah, because the
Jesus.
god fruit got reconstituted from the revivify.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So there's a perfectly pristine god fruit in there.
There
In
is
my
still a
head,
god fruit
I
in,
had-
in your bag.
In my head, I had kicked those fools out of my room before I
Mhm.
left for class, but maybe I didn't.
No, you didn't. But, hey. If they're alive, that just
Oh,
means that they left a
geez.
mess.
We have to go check this out. Now that at least, well, we have to go try again. Will you come with me?
Let's see if Lacia is brave enough to go with you. Lacia is. Yes, I'll go with you. I at least want to make sure that Candlehair is still kicking. He helped. So she
Oh, she cares.
she walks with you.
Um, I'm like searching my mind for magic that might help protect us, but I don't know anything that would be useful. Um, unless prestidigitation could clean it up a little bit at a time.
It could.
That would take a while. I
Yes.
imagine.
Yes, it would.
All right, we're gonna go back upstairs. We're
Okay.
gonna open the door
Lacia follows you. You open the door. There's that sickening squelch.
and just squint. Just try not to look at the whole room. Just try to look at small details. Maybe that will help.
Okay. Lacia follows your advice and tries to look at small details. Let's do a whiz resist. She manages to resist. Oh god. She covers her face.
And I rolled a wisdom save of a dirty 20 that time.
A dirty 20. Okay. You manage to resist as well. The scene in your room is horrific. It seems like, for lack of a better explanation, 2 people exploded to death inside of your room. There are chunks of viscera, bark skin paints the walls and some parts of the ceiling. There's sap everywhere. And there is almost a full corpse, except for a head, lying on the ground inside of your room.
And there's the god fruit.
And there is a pristine god fruit resting right where its head would be.
I'm gonna pick up the god fruit and put it in my bag.
Okay.
And then we're gonna leave. And I'm gonna prestidigitate away our footprints.
Okay.
And we're gonna close the door.
Lacey is okay with this. She's very okay with leaving.
I don't know who that elf was. Or do I? Do I recognize his body?
No, you do not.
It's not an elf.
I don't know.
It could possibly be a dryad, seeing as there was bark skin and there were gold lines running through the flesh.
I don't know what that is. And it's not my fault. I'm just gonna close the door.
Okay. You close the door. Where are you headed somewhere now, or?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna leave the dorm. I'm gonna tell the dorm mistress that I'm going to get a breath of fresh air,
Okay.
and we're gonna try to go find these very guilty Gobbos
You apparently are one of.
and find out who they exploded in my room.
Okay. So you head out And as you are heading out, you see a crew of about 3 very wary, very scarred-looking men walking towards the dorms with cleaning utensils.
And does it seem like they have like a big enough, I don't know, bag to collect the viscera?
You don't think anyone will have a bag big enough.
I'm just gonna let them walk right past. I'm just keeping my head down.
Okay. Back at the boar's head.
Which there is a trail of blood leading to.
Oh,
The
dear,
trail
for
of blood
real?
the trail of blood does not extend to the dorms. It extends to another place.
It extends to a portion of the area
Yes.
of the school.
Yes, it does extend through a portion of the school.
Yeah.
But Nasha will find out about that later. For now, at the
Yeah.
boar's head, you guys have finished eating. Your consumption is complete. What is your plan?
I mean, I think the big one is: do we care about the heist, or do we let that die with Pip?
Damn. Cletus is right here, man.
Poor Cletus is gonna just be like, just hold her head or her head with her hands and just like, why?
Hey, so who were the people you were supposed to like steal that for anyway?
I don't fucking know. I don't get the names. We don't do names.
Clearly, you named yourself something very forgettable last time. That's why you gave yourself a good name this time.
That's the point of having a name like that. To not be noticed or remembered. But unless you're associates, then you'll remember it.
I knew you since we both grew up in the cave, and I could not for the life of me learn your name. That sounded meaner than I intended that, and I'm apologizing.
Remember, you cannot knowingly
This is
cause
act-
him harm, as his
This is
table
not going
earlier.
to. This is not going to actually piss her off. This is actually just gonna make her a little bit sad.
Oh.
Okay.
This is just gonna cause her small bouts out of depression.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I called you the name you gave yourself, will that make you feel better? And he'll lean over to Jub Jub. What the fuck was her name?
It was Pip.
Pip. Okay, I officially hereby redub thee Pip, the small-chested.
Thanks. Anyway.
Pip, the
No
small-chested, is now... Oh gosh. Okay.
We can work through this. So anyway, I figure free money, free way to piss people off. We just gotta go get that thing. I'm still down for a heist.
As you've heard, Candlehair is still down for a heist. Is the rest of the group still down for a heist?
And then Ezekiel's gonna be like, well, I have heard of someone has obtained a portion of my brother's skeleton, so I would be up for a heist.
Yeah, you're still here. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the crew. Yeah. I'm gonna go like Kendall here. Get up. I gotta go pee. You guys figure out plan from here.
And with that, Candle here leaves to go pee.
I could Pip is gonna be like, I could possibly craft something that could get us in.
I mean, I'm not the heisty type. I'm the type, like axes and claws. And
Would Pip would Pip now with this like heightened craft, like this heightened sense of like being a godly crafting companion, would she look at the axe that Jub is wielding and think that she could make it better in some way?
Technically, Pip would look at literally everything and think that she could make it better. It's just whether or not she has the materials and the permission to do so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's an interesting thing for that to write into the notes. So Pip would be like, well, I could help us get away to sneak in, and possibly be able to sneak in better because I'm now smaller. Probably easier for me to steal too.
assuming you're not stealing anything too big.
Good point. I could probably lift a few coin purses now quite easily.
I'm afraid with all of the hubbub at the room, also that security at the school is really bad.
Yeah. Probably right.
Well, I mean, if we hide you and we hide me, we could just not lay low for a while.
Well, you look normal now.
Well, yeah, but I imagine they're going to be on the lookout for goblins, and I didn't see too many of them at the school.
Well, they wouldn't be on the lookout for me. Ezekiel would pipe up.
Ooh.
Well, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yet.
That they know.
There's a lot of caveats.
Yeah, that's real assuring.
Reason behind that.
So we need to locate the lily. We need to steal the lily.
Yeah.
We need to not be led on a goose chase by pants.
A mad goose chase that leads to somebody's head exploding.
But we do need some way of getting in without being detected. We need luck on our side.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much we can rely on that.
So, upon hearing the magical words luck and rely on,
Yeah.
Kendall here will come back from the corner he freshly finished peeing in.
He just went into a corner and started peeing. Do the waitstaff notice? Apparently not.
I can roll stealth to try and be stealthily. Do you want that?
Were you actually trying to be discreet about peeing, or were you just peeing?
Sorry, what?
Were you actually trying to be discreet about peeing, or were you just peeing?
Once a goblin, always a goblin. In the corner and peeing, man.
Then, no, you don't need to roll stealth. They just didn't notice.
Busy night at the Boar's Head. And of
Ugh.
course, Kendall here thinks nothing of it.
Yep.
I hope he sets a trend like some drunk's like, oh shit, we can do that?
No.
Anyway, so technically there's probably ways to manipulate luck. I mean, I remember those pants had a pretty good way. I'm not making another set of pants. I feel like we could just make a lotus detecting item. How would we do that? Pip the small chested, any idea how we would do that? Can you think of a magical item that
Yes,
would do that?
I could possibly craft them, but I'd need materials.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh, God.
What materials, oh sensei, would we need for this madness?
Well, you'd need a device that could point in a direction, something to hold said device, as well as a fluid.
Okay. I have an idea. So, Candle here goes over to where he just urinated, and he gets a test tube out, tries to scoop some up.
Roll dex.
God damn it. Of course I'm disgusting. I'm a goblin.
Does Pip have to roll a will save against this?
Not yet.
Uh-huh.
Depending on how disgusting it gets, sure.
21.
Okay, you get a hefty vial full of god pee.
I look for anything that looks vaguely arrow-like.
There's a fork,
there, like-
there's some knives.
Knives are too straightforward. A fork, though, that sounds great. I'm gonna grab a fork, and then we need something to hold all this crap in. We'll start looking around. Is there like a good-sized bowl?
There are plenty of good sized bowls on other people's tables. And
I'm
technically
almost done with my stew if you want this bowl.
Finish your stew first. I don't want to ruin your meal with fresh goblin piss.
Well, thank you.
At least I'm polite about it, I guess.
See, I'll finish my stew and hand over the bowl.
Okay.
Wow, this is such a wonderful thing, being Kendall here and having the ability to substitute any items I want magically. Well, here you go, Pip, the small-chested. Let's get her done.
So, do I have to roll or no?
You can choose to roll, or you can try, or you can choose to take 10. If you roll and you get over a 70, it is literally it will heighten the quality of every component.
Alright, and my bonus is like a 53 if I remember correctly.
Yes.
God. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be interesting.
That's one way to put it.
Where's my D20?
A sin against all of humanity? That's another.
Also, what intent do you give her for creating this item?
What intent?
Yes. She is creating an item with your intent in mind. So what intent do you give her? Is this an item that is meant specifically to find lilies? Is this an item meant to find the fade lilies in particular, or is this an item that's meant to find what you are looking for?
What I'm looking for is way too vague. Just something that will find an item that is declared aloud.
Okay.
So you have to say, like, where are my keys? And it'll point to your keys. Once you grab them, it'll go, okay, now where are my pants?
Okay.
And if you have pants, it'll point where they are.
Okay.
Where is this stupid phantom lily? Doesn't point because you called it stupid.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
rolling.
Dun dun dun.
17.
17, so you hit 70. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, Pip is just kind of looking at the vial of piss and looking at this bowl and this fork that you've stolen from this restaurant. And then she starts to glow. And then the items start to glow.
Oh, yeah.
So what comes back is a strange device. It's about the size of your palm, completely encased in diamond.
Ooh.
The fluids on the inside shimmer in a odd crimson hue. And the pointing device on the inside is a sharp platinum-looking fork. And you can tell that if you were to somehow ever get that fork out of this device, it's sharp enough on its own to cut through most materials.
Damn. So this is like an orb of diamond, or is it like a flat disc of
It's a
of
flat
diamond?
disc. It looks kind of like a palm compass.
Oh, okay. I was hoping for an orb, but that's cool. That's what I get for not being specific.
Yep.
And then Pip is gonna ask, can I make your axe better as I over to Jub Jub.
Sorry, what was that? Broke up.
Pip is gonna after she does this, and she's gonna look at this and then look at Jub Jub's axe and then look at this, and then she's gonna look at Jub Jub's axe and then look at Jub Jub and say, can I make your axe better?
I mean, I don't use it a ton, but if you want, thud.
Can you get me some metal? She's gonna ask Candlehair.
Candlehair is gonna think real quick. How can this axe even be improved? What materials would it need to be magically improved?
To magically improve that, you would probably need some kind of mystic ore. You'd likely need
Should I roll Knowledge Arcana?
yes.
13 on the die. Knowledge Arcana is a Jesus. 29.
Yeah, so you'd likely need some magic ore. You're gonna probably be looking for some kind of mystic component to give it some kind of magical effect, and depending on the effect that you want it to have, you'd need to have different items. What kind of effect are you looking for?
I think this one's up to Pip, but I have ideas.
You'd want to make it horrible.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I was gonna say make it sickening, but that works too.
She'd want it to be able to cleave anything.
To be able to cleave anything, you would need a very high quality metal. To make it vorpal, you would need something equivalent to a C's worth of blood.
She's gonna stare at that freaking big giant golden hand and just be like, I have an idea.
You just made this. And also, no, we can't allow things to cut through anything.
I'm just gonna use it to make a Steve's worth of blood.
I'm sorry, what? You're going to make a C's worth of blood appear in this room? That's bad. No, I don't think you're making that. I don't think we're doing that.
The second you are given disapproval, Pip, you lose interest in the axe and everything else.
And then just fine, never mind.
Hey, Sensei?
Yes?
What would I need to have to give the weapon Sickening Touch, wherein it immediately makes anyone who is struck by it have to do a Constitution save or begin vomiting in place?
You would need you would need something that is sickening, something that would cause natural blight or illness.
Also, I hate to be paranoid about such things, but I'm not sure I want to put sickening on a melee weapon that I'm holding.
Right?
If only you get cut by it.
Yeah, but like I have to be standing next to the person to cut them. And,
Oh. Well, what would you like on your blade, man? Or what would you like on your weapon you use most? We need to know these things.
I mean, I use my claws the most, but
Begin eyeballing the claws.
no.
Aww.
I'm still coming to terms with one supernatural ability. Let's.
Fine. I'll be thinking about it, though.
I don't think about the axe. I'll think about the axe. It's got to be something that.
Random aside,
Speaks-
Now, during this conversation, Nasha, you end up running into a trail of blood that is running down the pathway away from the school and into town.
Can I be using prestidigitation on it to get rid of it?
Yes.
As I walk and follow it?
Yes, you can.
I will do that.
It's a lot of
Erase
prestidigitation,
that
but you
path.
can do that.
It is a cantrip, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
a
Mhm.
quick thing from Candle here. Has our wondrous crafting gathered a crowd? Like if people notice?
No, people are more just, worried.
Drinking their sorrow away.
Yeah. They're more worried about their own problems in the tavern.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Go on. Go.
If this was an actual restaurant, people would be all over you like, what the fuck?
Well, you see. No. Sorry to interrupt. Get back to this young lady.
Yes. So as you are walking this pathway of blood, do you rush or are you just casually following it?
Yeah, I'd say I definitely pick up the pace, as long as I can keep up with cleaning it up as I go,
Okay.
and getting more and more worried.
You're making decent time, but you do notice that the stream itself is very consistent.
That's not that's not a good thing, I don't think.
No, because it's a lot of blood.
Like, this
Something
is
like that.
several
Blood
corpses
is
worth
blood.
of blood.
Yeah, that is worrying. And then I'm starting to think, like, is this actually leading to my companions, or is this some other supernatural horror? But it's probably them. Let's be honest.
The supernatural
Your
horror.
companions are supernatural horrors.
The real supernatural horrors are the friends we made along the way.
Yes. The real and eldritch abominations are the friends we made along the way.
I feel like at some point I would like snatch a bucket of water and like give my prestidigitationing a break and like just slosh some water and try to like spread it out.
The sloshing of water doesn't really help so much as spread around the red.
Alright, take an extra second here to get all of that.
So you make it decently into town, and you realize that this trail stops at what you can only describe as a giant gold floating hand.
Oh. Is it like near buildings, or is it inside, outside?
It is outside of the Boar's Head, and it is simply sitting there. There are people who are eyeing it,
Menacingly.
How giant is giant?
large enough to pick up about 4 people and hold them in its palm.
Oh, that is very menacing. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna sort of skirt around it and look through the windows of the Boar's Head.
Roll perception for me.
That's a total of 19.
You immediately see your friends. You also see that Pip is really, really small and has wings. That's really weird. You don't remember her having those. Um,
And a purple M.
Yep. There's also a new person at the table. Everyone else in the boar's head is not very remarkable, but you do notice that there are some shady dealings going on in the back.
Alright. I'm gonna walk inside and just stand next to the table and stare at them all silently.
So, group, while you are all talking about your potential heist plans and the emboldening of an axe, your red goblin friend, along with your fire elf friend, both walk into the tavern, and they are standing next to you. And the red goblin doesn't look too pleased.
So, out of character, what was our fire elf's friend name?
Lacia.
Holy shit, Lacia, you're okay! What a... Oh... Did you deny everything?
It's easy to deny it when I have no idea what the fuck happened. But let's not talk about it in public.
And Ezekiel's gonna turn like, oh, you must be Lacia, and you must be Nasha, I believe. And then Pip's gonna turn over like, yeah, I told you about them too, didn't I? I was pretty talkative, wasn't I?
And who are you?
Oh, I'm Ezekiel, and this, and a manifestation of black flames will pop into existence as the floating skull that is whispering infernal, is Samuel.
Nice to meet you, Samuel, was it? And Ezekiel? Is this your doing, Ezekiel?
No, this was not mine.
And then I'll just look at Candle Hair. Is this your doing?
Depends on what this is. This almond nut cream they have here, pretty tasty stuff. That's not on me.
The state of my prize collection of all the things I own in the whole world. That is what I'm referring to.
Oh.
And Pip is gonna be trying to sneak away.
No, it couldn't have been me. You see, Pip's still here.
Can I roll perception against the sneaky?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let's see if I do decent. So that you have to beat a 19.
I rolled a natural 18, and my would it be wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Gives me a +2.
Okay, yeah, you beat it because the 19 was a dirty 19 because it's a plus freaking 11 to sneak.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to like snatch you by the wings and hold you up.
I need you to roll.
How tiny is Pip now?
I need you to roll acrobatics. You're contesting with a creature.
Alright. That would be a 15 for me.
So as you reach out to snatch Pip up, Biff hops onto the table and picks up Pip in his mouth.
Excellent. And I'm gonna lean down real close. Is this your doing?
What, dying?
Yeah, shush, you're not supposed to say that. they can't find the body and prove it's you.
You
I'm
ate it,
in
didn't
trouble,
you?
aren't I?
You tried to eat it. Did you all try to eat it?
I didn't.
See,
And Ezekiel's gonna look at like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because this wasn't mentioned to them. This is a thing that was left out.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's it. I'm destroying it, and no one will be eating it anymore.
You could save it for you, though. It was a gift.
Nope. Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. It is.
You have 2 in your
not-
bag.
Yeah, I do.
Destroying the one, keeping the rest. Very quiet. Very shush. Okay. I can tell you are angry, and that is okay. I would be angry too. There was a lot of blood in there that could have been used as magical components, and now I'm out of it. But we live, we learn, we clean up where we pee.
Do we? Do you? I don't think you do.
I'm just gonna kind of shake my head like
Um,
he doesn't.
I need I need Candle Hair to roll a wisdom save, as the veiled threat from a red goblin is still a threat from a red goblin and is enough to send natural fear through your body.
What about, wait, it wouldn't be a threat to, freaking, Jub Jub.
It wouldn't be a threat to Jub Jub, and it would not be a threat to Pip, so
22.
you resist the fear, but you but you know, oh,
Okay, I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I will never do. What did I even do there, though? Like, oh yeah, she ate the fruit because she was dumb. Pip, you were dumb in your last body. You're really cool now, though. High five.
And why did we have this fruit? And I'm gonna look at him.
Hey, don't ask me. I had mine. I did mine. I'm gold now. It's very awkward to explain.
Yeah, it's kinda garish. You should consider cosmetic surgery.
Oh, you're just
Ow.
jealous because of my glorious golden ass.
Like my shiny metal ass, is that what you're saying?
I don't know if it's metal, but now it is. References. Woo.
Technically, yeah, because it's gold.
you do have naturally gold scales.
Bite my 24-karat gold ass.
Do you want one? Do you want a scale from the darkest part of my ass? Nope, no, we're not doing that. Okay,
That's
back
terrible.
on track. For God's sake, we're playing a game of D&D. This is supposed to be highbrow, gentlemen.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
Is it really? I think we failed that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna ask what that thing is outside. Y'all
Persons?
have messed up. And I'm gonna like stomp out of the room.
Okay,
Wait.
you stomp out of the room, and Biff follows after you, carrying Pip.
Excellent.
Please let go. I
Biff-
can't be too far from him.
Biff
Oh,
refuses
hey,
to
whoa,
let
whoa, I'll
go.
be flowing. Like, I'll leave, like, a couple silver on the table and just like, whoa, hold on. It's not so
No, I-
bad. Come on, don't be angry.
She's really freaking angry, so I think that you better roll something to convince her to stay.
Persuasion?
Okay.
Oh wait, who has the higher charisma?
I think a tree has higher charisma than I do, but
Becoming
that-
a god didn't increase your charisma.
No, actually.
no, I am still as thorny and unworkable with as ever. But that's a 13. I'm sorry, okay? Like, it wasn't even on me. I was unconscious at the time. And Pip exploded because she wanted to be better. We wanted to be better for you.
I'll turn around.
So,
and go, Shut up! Shut up! We are in public. Shut up!
Nasha, you can roll to resist your own rage. Take a -4 because as a red as a red goblin, you are very used to being angry all of the time.
Okay. Well, I rolled a natural 20. I don't know what I add to that. Besides the
It's just a
-4.
flat roll because you're angry, but that's still a 16. So you are still pissed enough that 13 doesn't work.
I do stop and turn around just to get him to shut up. But
Okay.
I'm not less angry. And then angrily, I'll just grab him by the ear, and we're all walking outside.
So
Or
you see
maybe
your
I
captain
grab him by the bit of hair that's on fire.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dancing with death, but okay.
Yeah.
So the moment you go to grab that hair, part of it goes out, and the fire goes to a different strand.
All right, I'll settle for the ear then.
So you drag him outside, causing a minor scene, but not enough for people to actually give a shit.
Ezekiel will hold onto the compass so it's not just dropped and lost, and follow them out, trying to hide
Yep.
Okay.
Well, going, buddies. I'll follow too.
Once we're outside and like in the shadow of the golden hand, I'm gonna like get these troublemakers behind the hand, like between
Okay.
the wall and the hand, so
Okay.
that we're not totally exposed to the public.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give like a quiet, hissing, angry lecture about responsibility and thoughts for other people and
If
Ezekiel's
diplomacy
just
was a skill, I would
gonna
have
be
you
sitting
roll
back, just like this doesn't really pertain to me.
it.
and if we weren't in a civilized city, you would both be eaten.
Is it bad that I thought of every different way Kendall Hare would screw up a responsibility and thoughts about others with responses?
It is very bad.
Can we have a scene from Kendall Hare's head that doesn't actually happen? I just need this comedy bit.
Sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
So just goes on about responsibilities. Is that somewhere in France? I hear they make really good pastries.
And thinking of others.
I mean, I have crushes on people too, but I try to keep that to myself, you know?
Considering how your actions affect the world.
I mean, I'm hoping it's for the better, but I also recognize there's going to be many cities burnt to the ground in my name. I'm hoping they at least get it right. Usually they get the Campbell Hair big pants.
Oh.
I feel
Oh
like
no.
And see.
a good long tirade is enough to appease her wrath for now.
Okay. After the
Campbell Hair
long
is very
tirade.
destroyed.
After the long tirade, here, roll persuasion for me, Nasha.
That's 13.
Okay. Roll a will resist at -4. Candle hair.
And Pip. Pip is at
So
fault here
that's
too.
16.
I mean, Pip is there, but Pip is currently in Biff's mouth, and Biff is refusing to let go.
Can Pip Misty Step or no? Would that just take Biff to a different spot?
You can attempt to Misty Step.
Misstep attempt.
Okay, so that was an 8 from you, Candle hair.
That was a 16 from me.
With the -4.
With the -4.
Okay, so you learned absolutely nothing.
God. I mean, I learned that the things I did pissed this person off, and like,
No, you learned absolutely nothing.
I didn't even learn to lie well. Be like, I'm very sorry.
No.
God damn it.
That tirade, as inspiring as it would be for any other person, just went into one ear, ruminated, took a bath, maybe had a hot tub, had like a hot tub sauna tryst, and then decided to fuck off to the north. You learned Nothing. You may feel mildly bad because somebody was yelling at you, but other than that, you've learned absolutely nothing.
Okay, I understand. Next time I will clean the mess up myself. I am very sorry.
And it's just like a huff. She's just gonna turn around. Biff?
Okay, so now we see, when you turn around, you see there's a shimmering inside of Biff's mouth. And then, Pip, you are presented with an option. As the effects of the Niffler's maw come into effect, as you try to escape, you see a much larger dog. One with jaws that blot out the sky, and teeth the size of buildings, opening its jaws to receive you. You have a choice. You can be in Biff's maw, or you can be in that maw.
Biff's.
You appear right back where you started, in Biff's maw, and he wags his tail and goes, "Whoop!"
And then just horror on my face.
Have you learned your lesson, Pip?
Don't misty step into the Niffler's when you're stuck in a Niffler's mouth.
What? No, I was. The lecture. Were you not listening to the lecture?
I just want to make a quick note there, Nasha. Technically, she follows my orders now, and because I understand, she understands.
Oh. I'm interested to learn more about that. What are you talking about?
No. Please
Wait,
don't.
really? That's what gets me out of trouble, is pointing out that I've turned this person into basically a creation board?
Yeah.
Godly creation board companion.
Yes. Like, you are literally awesome and godly. I would high-five you, but you're currently in the mouth and I like my hand. So, yeah.
Deeply curious.
So Kendall here did learn something. If Nasha's ever pissed off, just mention something magical.
Magical and new and interesting.
Distract her with the shiny.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Actually, as a matter of fact, we made something. She made something really godly. You'll like this. Give me the fucking compass right now.
And then Ezekiel's gonna just give him the compass, because, yeah, just make sure no one else sees it that's not the group.
Okay. Okay, so look at this. This is a magical compass that points to something you declare you want, need, or something like that. Where is Candle Hair?
The blade of the fork points towards you.
Look at that. I found myself. Where is North?
The blade points north.
Oh, look at that. Where is Val's secret stash?
The blade points towards Val, specifically towards his hind leg.
Wait, I was just kidding. You have a secret stash or something, dude?
Val will look at you, and you feel like you are very much in danger.
Where's the nearest goblin shelter?
The blade starts spinning and whirring very fast.
Stop
Okay, I
that!
get
It's gonna break!
I got it. You can cancel that out now.
The blade returns to neutral.
So yeah, she made this.
That's
Technically, I told her to make it, but she made it. And she made it from the coolest parts, too.
And you notice that it's made from a diamond. It's made from a diamond cover, with a platinum fork in it and a odd shimmering crimson liquid.
That is fascinating. Can I touch
do
it?
that. And Goblin Hair has to decide whether or not he informs her that part of this component was pee. But sure, you can touch it.
I feel like it's transmutated at this point.
Yeah.
Transmutated into something else.
I mean, if your pee is crimson, we should have a talk.
You should find a doctor.
Not healthy.
Get a cleric.
Constitution damage.
But Candlehair will calmly and quietly hand over this peace offering.
Nasha
Alright.
now holds the compass.
I'm gonna test it on a couple of things, like, where is L?
It points to where L is currently.
And where is Biff?
It points to where Biff is currently. And
And
then
Biff
it
is still
points.
sitting there being a good boy?
it points to where Biff is, and then it also you see the prongs of the fork split, and now there are 4 separate blades on the fork, and each of them points in a different direction, but one is definitely pointing at your Niffler.
This
There might be
Interesting.
multiple Biffs in the town.
Where
this
is
fork was a
Biff
right
the
decision. I
Niffler?
told you knives can't be trusted.
The forks do not change their direction.
Biff, we're learning more about you every day.
Oh!
Alright. This is very interesting, and I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
That yes, it is interesting. Candlehair has to wrestle with the instincts of surviving and getting back what is his.
There are currently 3 very battle-hardened janitors taking care of my bedroom. I don't want to answer any questions about what has happened there. So I think perhaps I should take a sabbatical. Shall we leave? Let's leave.
Sure, just hop on my golden hand, says Candlehair as he gets on the hand.
Is it prop which he isn't attuned to?
the hand the hand's fingers clench mildly as they are activated with something getting onto them, but otherwise do nothing.
Anyone else want to ride?
Can't control it while I'm in this thing's mouth.
Alright, Biff, drop her.
Biff refuses.
Biff. I'm gonna hold out my hand, like people do to a dog. You know, give me the toy. Drop it. Drop it.
Biff growls. Would you like to use control?
First, I'm gonna say, Biff, why do you want to hold on to little Pip there? Well, what does she taste good? What's going on here?
Biff connects to you with his senses as a Niffler.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to roll appraisal at a plus 23.
Nice. That'll be a total of 32.
You know that of everything in this town, the most valuable thing in this town, period, is currently in Biff's mouth.
Oh, well, that is interesting. Well, she's not very valuable if she can't do what she's supposed to be doing. So in order for her to have her value, you have to drop her.
Let's see. Would Biff actually take that? Yep. You have convinced Biff that her value is in her freedom, so Biff will allow her to be free.
Feel free to shadow her and keep an eye on her. That is a good idea. But, you know, she's got to be able to do stuff.
Biff wags and returns to his little home inside of your satchel.
Excellent.
Pip, you are free.
You'll take a deep breath and just.
Shake like a dog to get all the slobber off.
Shake her wings violently and just shudder in horror.
What is she now? Is she like a pixie? I'm asking, like, Jub.
Oh,
Do I recognize her out of my books? Is
that's
she
magic shit.
You do not actually recognize her out of your books. There's no creature within your books with those capabilities.
But, like, visually, small and winged sounds like pixie or
visually-
sprite or something.
Visually, you would categorize her as like a lesser fae,
Gotcha.
like an actual fairy.
Alright.
But she does have that wood skin, though.
Mm-hmm.
And small gold trims in her in the wood.
Yep.
Like, what's the,
Like the viscera strewn across my room. Yeah. Lovely.
Oh no, not like that. The fixing pottery thing that is a Japanese art, kintsugi.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like that, strangely fitting that we've made Pip into something even greater and better, and molded her back together with gold, lots of magic, and probably still some hate for candle hair. Well, now that I have my fairy back, I think it's time for me to go back to the inn and have a wonderful night. Anyone want to ride my golden hand with me?
Is that the thing that's been splurting blood all over the town?
Jet fuel? I think it spurts jet fuel because it doesn't melt anything around here like steel beams or the like.
Well, it looks and smells like blood, so I'd rather not.
Your loss, Val. You want to get on?
Val takes a moment to think about it, then decides that rather be in the splatter effect, he would rather be safe from it, and climbs onto the hand.
Smart choice, my man. Anyone else? Anyone else gonna take me on a magic hand ride? That sounded awful. I apologize.
I mean, the inn's only like a couple minutes away.
But you could arrive in style.
I think I'm gonna stay on foot and be a little more low key.
Okay.
And freaking Ezekiel is gonna be like, that thing is a bit gruesome. That's a bit even much for me.
Alright then. Your guys' loss. Kendall here grabs whatever he think would be like the rev handle. Just
Candle hair grabs the middle finger and pulls it up. And as the giant hand collectively flips off the world, it rises into the sky.
As Pip pulls up her hand and basically guides it.
Everyone who is standing within its radius, roll reflex or be completely covered in blood.
Nat 20. For Ezekiel.
Ezekiel just yeets himself out of range.
Reflex would be a dexterity base?
Yeah, dexterity save.
15 for me.
And a 22 for me.
The group jumps and manages to get out of the way as a giant gout of blood blasts the hand into the air and starts directing it towards the Ox's wife. The people in town are mortified that the hand is once again moving, and that it apparently operates at the will of a golden goblin thing.
he is definitely going to burn cities to the ground. That one.
And I promised him town guards.
I mean, to be fair, I think he wants to build a city.
If the
Well,
only way this thing propels itself is on blood, and that's how the city goes, I think we're good.
Oceans of blood, my guy.
And then I could get my Vorpal axe.
Ugh.
Heck, the small chested, you're a genius. Why didn't I think of that? We gotta find an empty lake to just fill with this thing's blood.
She's would this also just give her back encouragement to make that axe into that Vorpal axe again?
If if Candlehair has interest in making the axe Vorpal, then yes.
Oh yeah, I mean it's probably gonna not happen immediately, but now we have means to make a literal sea of blood. That was the only thing standing in the way.
That's what Pip was suggested with. That's what I was suggesting with the thing. To make it fly and just use the blood it creates to make.
But I mean, like, at first you have to harvest people, and like dwarves.
Talking about the hand.
Right? Yes, the hands. You only need to take the hands.
No, the hand that flies and screams blood.
We make a great, terrible couple. The answer is no, by the way. I don't do that. But yeah, we're gonna make a sea of blood with this thing we're riding on. Woo!
The group arrives at the Ox's wife with this terrible, horrible vehicle.
By the way, can the hand just crawl? Like, does it have to propel itself, or can it just like?
Oh, it can crawl, but no one has told it or operated it to do so.
Quintessential kid in here.
Because you sat in the palm.
Whew, okay. Did we
Wonder-
beat everyone there?
Oh,
I wonder if we
definitely.
could create like a saddle so that when it's in like spider hand mode, there would be like a platform for multiple people to sit on its back, the back of the hand.
It would be possible to create such a saddle, yes.
Okay, good to know.
I'm trying to think.
Whether or not it would be magical all depends on how Pip rolls.
And the
Most likely
intent
it
of the
is
creation
magical.
of the saddle.
And the items, yeah.
So we all eventually arrive at the Oxus
Yeah.
Wife.
Yes. Candlehair is waiting there along with Val and a pool of blood.
Are any of the horses that have been like tied up kind of freaked out by
Oh, everything that was under you is totally terrified and mortified. There are people who have just lost their minds being covered and drenched in blood.
Again, the true Eldritch Abominations were the friends that you made along the way.
And just the moment Candlehair lands, just hops off and yep, gets 32 miles to the gallon.
Aww.
More like 32,000 gallons to the mile, but sure.
It depends on how hard and fast you're going, Okay.
As people are approaching the Ox's wife, you also see a platoon of city guards approaching.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Are
just
these
gonna
guys gonna ruin
hang
my
back.
dog?
This is when Ezekiel's gonna try and slip away, so he's not seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna just find a corner of the bar.
I'm gonna like with the undead here and be like taking him so that we aren't seen.
Mm.
Dead not being associated with that hideousness seems like a good idea.
Yeah, but
Cause the pyromancer is gonna try and hide.
Okay. So Candlehair and Val find themselves standing in front of several town guards.
Hey, you guys see my cool ride?
Uh, what does that construction run on?
I think magic. About magic, right, Pip?
Magic and a diorite heart, I think.
I had pocket lint involved. A couple of my scales. Like there's no way we could harvest that much blood to make it run. Like that's just magically made. That's a side effect of this awesome item I have here.
Could you not do that?
Candlehair pauses. I'm sorry?
You have painted the town with gallons of blood. Several of the citizens are beyond our help. Could you not do that?
And Pip is probably hidden herself. Let's see if she actually hid herself. Oh yeah, she's hidden. There's no way they can beat a 31.
No, there is not.
Gentlemen, I hope you understand. You're asking an artist to no longer draw. You're asking a chef to no longer bake. What you are asking me is at the very core of my being. Do you really want to do that? Diplomacy or bluff? Which one do you want?
Bluff? And damn, it better be good.
15.
Well, hey, there's always Plan B.
That is blood rocket out of here, but either way.
No, Plan E. You have something that has godly fucking her charm among almost everything. Remember?
Are they going to say under threat of death, never do that again?
That is exactly what they are going to say.
Okay. I hope you understand you're not letting the arts be art. And of course, Candlehair will
And
just
then,
immediately
as
start-
you say that, some distraught woman runs across the street screaming in terror, completely covered and soaked in blood.
Oh.
And her family chases after her going, Meredith, no!
Okay, I can see why that one's intense, but like the whole town? A cacophony of
Never
screaming
do
voices.
that again.
Okay. Okay. Unless I'm in life-threatening danger, can I do it then?
Under such circumstances as you are under actual life-threatening danger, we will permit it.
Okay.
We can't
Hey,
ask
can
you
we-
to kill yourself.
Okay. Hey, Pip, can we work on like a magical mental cure and like blood stain remover? Let's get on those projects right now.
No, okay.
No, okay.
Spring water. Some kind of soap.
I'm just gonna roll an Arcana check first to see like the magical mental chill. So that is that's 2 on the dice.
Oh my god.
18.
You would
I
need.
think your
Huh?
I was just gonna say I think your dice know when you don't actually mean it.
Yeah.
Well, no, like. Anyway, so what do I need to make these people chill?
You would need. You would need incense with calming effects, honey, and what was it? Probably spring water would actually work. Yes, or a
Okay.
perfume,
The spring water and soap was probably for the cleaning of blood.
or a perfume.
Okay. So Candle Hair, for once, isn't going to substitute items because he needs these people to be chill and not like 3 days later suddenly have their heads pop. The cleaning up the blood, though, what's that?
Cleaning up of blood, spring water,
Like,
some kind of soap,
meh.
some kind of soap or detergent. Um, Depending on what method of delivery you want the cleaning to be given, an implement, either a sponge or a broom or a mop.
A bucket with holes in it.
I mean, this needs to be done like citywide, so like rain cloud.
If you could harness and capture a rain cloud, yes, that would work as a component. However, recapturing it after it is turned into a cloud of cleansing would probably be very difficult.
Oh shit. So Candle Hair has his next 2 big projects. He's not going to be cleaning up the blood first. He's going to be hoping to help make people mentally recover first.
Okay?
He's going to get the right ingredients for that one. The second one, we'll see if he can be fucked to do it. Anyway, back to the other people in this madhouse.
The guards, after receiving your assurance that you will not fly across town and traumatize half of the city again, leave you be, although there is somebody left to keep an eye on you.
What's your name?
Jeremy?
Jeremy. I might like you, Jeremy. Do you want a magical item?
Let's see, does he have the good judgment to say no?
Those pants.
He has the great judgment to tell you no and to tell you to stay the fuck away from it. With a nat 20 on good judgment.
Fine. Your pants could have looked so cool, though. They could have been, like, sparkling, dazzling pants. Pants that make everyone look at you and think that man has nice pants. But okay, fixing everyone's mental problems first. That's the... Candle Hair will just go up to his room and get started on that.
The group
I'm gonna nudge him
sees
and
that-
be like, hey, we gotta pay for a couple more days.
You do.
I'm sorry, what?
You do. As you head back in, you notice that your room has been cleaned out. Your belongings are currently with the mistress of the Ox's wife, and she is waiting for you to return. Thank
She's
you
a
very
hostess,
much for
right?
your... Yes. Thank you very kindly for your stay. I hope
You're
you have a great...
You're amazing at cleaning stuff.
Yes.
Do yourself a favor. Don't go outside for a bit.
I will keep it in mind.
And Candle Hair will wander off, but Pip is okay to chat with her if needed.
How much for a couple more days?
Well, if you're looking to extend your stay, well, we can continue your deal. It'll be simply a gold for another 3 days.
Alright, gonna try and. She doesn't have any of her money on her anymore, which made her a bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also imagining you're about the size of a gold piece, or am I overestimating your tininess?
You're underestimating my size. I'm a bit bigger than that.
Yeah, he's about 8 inches tall.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go over to Taylor like, hey, I need that pouch money again, my money.
Oh. Okay. Ken here's already distracted looking at his notes. He's just going to hand over a sack of what he hopes is the money and then just get going. Sure.
She's gonna open it and see that it is the money, and then go and like, here you go.
Actually, roll luck. Roll
Roll
luck
luck.
with me.
Oh god. Oh god.
Since it's very highly likely that any of the satchels he has is either money or something valuable, roll a D8.
D8. All right.
There's a 3 and 8 chance it's something gold, and then there's a 5 and 8 that it's dryad guts.
God damn. D8.
Also technically valuable.
Yeah.
Very.
A 4 on the die.
Okay, that is within 2. You did get the satchel of gold.
Sweet. She's gonna bring it over to the Hellstars and pay her for, and apologize about her again new form. Looking quite different than what she did before the last time they were talked.
Ah, yes, you are that lady. How did you get so small?
Let's not talk about that.
Well, if you do want to talk, we do have people here for that. Anyway, the key to your room's here, and you are currently being cleaned, so I'll ask you to wait for another 15.
Can do.
And with that, you are set for another 3 days.
Sweet.
The ladies of the Ox's Wife are busy doing their own thing. It's around 3 p.m.-ish, so a bit late for lunch. You guys have already eaten, so what are you up to? Everyone who didn't go into the into the place, you did notice that the fuzz have cleared off, except for Jeremy.
Fucking Jeremy.
And then just like, he Ezekiel is going to be hiding the flaming skull, as in it basically will dematerialize
Okay,
in this plane.
fair.
Once most of the platoon is gone, I'll go into the Ox's Wife because
Okay.
I don't think we should stay here for 3 more days.
But we're paid up. I can't talk. Kendall Hare's not there to tell you guys that.
Yeah, basically going in, maybe witnessing Pip paying for more days,
Yes.
and then being like, forehead slap, like, Pip, Pip.
He's gonna fly over like, I'm trying to make it so we have an alibi.
Okay, that's good thinking. All right. Yeah. Okay, where's everybody? Let's gather. Let's all gather.
Well, Val is sitting right next to Candle Hair. Jub, where are you?
I mean, trying to keep an eye on everyone just in case guards get a bit aggressive.
Fair. So are you like just staying outside?
Once the busyness is cleared, I think I'll head in as well.
Okay.
And how about our purple imp?
Ezekiel will be following Jub, man, who he and Ezekiel have a mutual agreement with.
Fair enough. Well, now everybody is in the Ox's wife. I take it Nasha gathers the group.
Yeah, collecting everybody. And so there's a room here. I guess they said we had to wait a few minutes before we could go up to the room, but I feel like we need privacy. I don't want to stay in this town. Can we leave? Can we leave?
I might have a place we can. Ezekiel's gonna be like, I might have a place we can hide.
And you guys can kind of tell that Dasha is not used to this whole heat craziness.
You wouldn't mind a crypt, would you?
I mean, I grew up in a cave, so.
It's like no one goes into crypts really.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And this should be off-putting to some people though. To you guys though, to be honest. You're like,
yeah, she's definitely off put.
Well, I mean,
like,
as people
Yeah, I
who
prefer
were
a
goblins,
different hiding spot, but
as people who were goblins who lived under basically a huge graveyard, crypts aren't for Pip. It's not gonna be off-putting. For
no,
it's different when you didn't kill them, though.
it's the reason why it should be off-putting is because he looks a bit too excited about choosing a crypt.
Oh.
Yeah, would everyone mind coming to my crypt home?
Just no, it's not his crypt home. It's like just a crypt because it's basically places he's hidden at before and also done some experimentation.
Never follow a necromancer to a second location.
Hey, he hasn't said he's a necromancer. He says he's a pyromancer. Basically everyone.
Hell.
Like, there's a skull, and like, if he says, I'm not a necromancer, there's a skull next to you, buddy.
That's
There's
burning with black flame. It's
Sure.
No pyromancer worth their salt puts something on fire with black flame. It's always purple or green or, white hot or blue. Those guys are show-offs and dickheads. I would know. I've never met any of them. Candlehair says he goes right back to getting all the materials and maps ready to get the materials to make everyone mentally stable again.
Well, he knows to get a decent perfume, he's going to have to go into town because he doesn't carry those on him.
Oh yes.
Nasha can direct him to a fancy shop.
As for calming plants, there's probably plenty of those in the alchemy kit, or at least dried versions of it.
that's what incense are.
Mm-hmm. And
No,
to get natural
Candlehair's gonna
incense, he'd have to go to
Candlehair-
the same place for perfumes.
so he'll go to a place for perfumes and incenses, because, like, he realizes he kind of fucked up, so he's gonna shell out extra for it.
Okay.
We're getting further and further away from this heist. Like, Candlehair will look up after he gets all of his lists together and just, we're getting further and further away from the heist. Should we just...
She's gonna be like, shit. Pig is gonna slap her hand onto Candlehair's mouth to try and shut him up.
Unfortunately, your hand is about the size of his incisor, so...
Still slap on his...
Candlehair.
It's a very light slap, not actually trying to hurt you, just make you shut up.
I want you to actually slap Candlehair.
No, you gotta do like the finger to your lips and then finger to his lips.
Wait, does Candlehair actually want the slap?
Like, Candlehair doesn't want it, I want it.
Unfortunately, she operates on Candlehair's desires and not the desires of Llama Head.
Yeah, because I can't willingly without his permission.
Oh, okay, hold on. Look, Pip, the small-breasted, your hands are also too small to make me shut up. You'd have to, like, slap me really hard or punch me in the eye.
And then she's going to immediately just slap him as hard as she can to make him shut up.
And Candlehair will do a 360 spin to the ground. That was a good right hook. Okay, anyway, we're
So-
getting further and further away.
So Pip, you feel like he is absolutely 100% mocking you because there's no way you're strong enough to actually cause him to do that.
She's gonna just try and grasp his lips and hold them closed.
Get away from.
Shh. And she's gonna motion at the guard that's still there.
Oh, hey, Jeremy. Jeremy, do you like soda and living?
Jeremy has no idea what soda is, but says he does like living and asks if that was a threat.
No, I'm just like you potentially could be made of magical components and therefore just a straw man in disguise. And so like I was wondering if you actually have a heartbeat and like are considered living, or if you're just materials that are in motion, a la a golem.
And then Ezekiel's like, if anything were to come to happen here, would you want to keep it protected, even if you fell?
Who the fuck are you?
Both Candlehair and Jeremy ask that question.
And then Ezekiel's just trying to distract right now.
Well, he is successfully distracted.
That is the whole thing, as Ezekiel can just sense the just imminent death of some people. He's just like, yeah, Ezekiel's gonna try and grab the guard by his shoulder and tell him that his thing, like, if you fall in battle and you can't protect the ones you love, would you rather be able to protect them?
So Jeremy dodges out from under that hand, still under the effects of a nat 20 on good judgment, and does not let you touch him.
This is not a deal thing. This is just the deal has to have a handshake.
Right. But
Yes,
still
but
doesn't want to be touched.
he does not want to
And-
be touched by any
and-
of you.
Candlehair be like, dude, new guy, don't get so grabby. People don't like when you grab them. And Candlehair go over and just start grabbing his face. No one likes this.
It's so terrible.
Our session has evolved
It's so
very clearly.
terrible.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, my apologies, Jeremy. Would you like some dinner? It's on me. Go talk to the big titty cowgirl. The thing. That lovely lady who I should really pay more attention to. You know, her.
Jeremy will keep note of that offer.
Dude. Okay. I'm going to go get materials. You guys do whatever you're going to do. Nasha, if you know cool places, go ahead and take me and Jeremy to them. Let's make it a girls' day out.
Yeah, alright. You're trying to help people, huh? That's nice.
No. I want to make life better for people. I was and Candlehair would be legitimately wondering if this person was a golem because he thinks town guards are golems.
You know,
So-
I do see what you mean. Having never lived in a place where people follow rules, I could see how people following rules might seem like they were just machines.
Yeah. Jeremy, are you a golem?
No.
So you willingly put your life on the line for, like, really crap pay?
I'm here
Wait,
to protect
how
my
much
family.
Do you get paid?
About 5 copper a month. Sorry, not 5 copper, 5 silver a month.
Okay, so I know a dude down in Watershed that gets paid a gold. And he just sits and watches magical visions. Like security visions. They're shanking you, friend. Candlehair made that up.
Roll deception. Right?
Yes, roll deception. Oh.
Here we go. So with a 19 on the die, that is a total 19.
He believes that there is some place named Watershed where they are paid much better than he is. And it makes him very angry on the inside, but he's composed enough not to let it show.
They trained you well, Jeremy. That was a lie, and you didn't even break. Look at you. You're a perfect. You're not a golem. Sorry, you're a town guard. Please move to someone else. This is becoming the Candle Hair show, and it's not a good thing.
So
We're
you
also entertained by you. We let you
Yeah.
take the spotlight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're all just standing there with popcorn, being like, "Fucking Candle Hair, man."
What's he gonna do next?
Belle just
Nobody
summons
knows.
the whole Stars maid comes up and just has popcorn because she knows something is happening.
Yeah.
So you and Nasha and Jeremy begin heading away to go and collect those ingredients.
Before we go,
Going by foot.
can I at least let my hand crawl on the ground? That'll be cool, right? It's not blood.
It can do
No.
that. That's kind of cool.
I don't know. Pip, can we do that?
Possibly. I can try.
So on the way out, Kendall Hare will ask if the whole Stars ladies need anything. And he'll take legitimate notes to make sure he gets it if they do.
Well, they do need to all pass by the market to pick up certain things, and if you offer, they will graciously accept your help and give necessary amounts of money for you to pick up said things.
Okay. Kendall Hare will take the notes and the money, and he won't even steal it, no matter how much he wants to. Like, gold that has been in his whole Stars for years has to have some magical quality.
Actually, it does. However, you have not rolled Arcana, so you do not know that for sure.
Like, he's going to test this later, you know this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on our adventure we go to the market.
Okay.
Can we make that hand crawl? I need to know.
It'll go up onto its fingers and
Mm-hmm.
start to walk using the fingers.
Let's see. Roll mass. It is surprisingly light and does not cause even small cracks on the ground as it moves and spiders along.
Holy hell, Pip, you make things so awesome! I might rename you Pip the Big Chested later when I'm feeling much happier.
Perhaps Pip the small but big powered.
It sounds like a mouthful.
Yeah, it is a bit lumbering.
And there's just Jeremy walking next to us like, what the
Pip of the lumbering title.
The massive swing. No.
What the fuck?
So we get on the hand and we head to the market. This is gonna get so many stares.
You are literally the spectacle of the town. Jub and Company, what are you guys doing while these two go to market?
Sorry, what?
What are you all doing while Nasha and Candle Hair head to market?
I guess that just leaves Ezekiel and
Mhm.
Candle Hair.
Ezekiel,
Ezekiel-
Jub, Val,
Yeah.
and Lacia.
So apparently we have we got a her story, right? We got whatchamacallit?
An alibi?
Yeah, an alibi because we paid for the days here.
Yes.
I mean, We have a receipt for a hotel room. I'm not sure how much of an alibi that is.
We could pay out. We could pay off the Halstaris later, and we could go to our separate hide. We could the the four of us could actually go find a hideout.
Also, something to consider. I'm not actually sure where. I mean, we're wanted in an abstract sense, I'm sure, but I'm not sure anyone's actually looking for us specifically.
Definitely not looking for me yet.
Still, I don't think we were seen on our chaos.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out some way that we can, like, use the academy and yet not be in town.
Do I know if there's a crypt near the academy?
You know that there is in fact no crypts near the academy, and that
Mm.
bodies are buried far away from the academy due to its ley lines and natural magical essences that come off of it.
Because we don't want them zombies.
Yes.
That makes sense. That's smart.
And is there a crypt for the town guard?
No. No, there is not.
No, there's not a crypt for like soldiers nearby.
Nope. Too close to the academy.
Mm. Dang.
In fact, most bodies in this area are cremated, and you know that as a pyromancer.
Dang it. Well, wait. That could actually be useful.
Oh, God.
For many reasons. Ashes are used in pyromancy spells and also can be used in...
Yeah, that's what you were thinking of, not the access to bodies, no.
But anyways, we're gonna need to find some place where we can hide out and we won't be discovered easily.
Yeah. I mean, churches are supposed to be kind of a sanctuary as well. Maybe we can...
He's gonna gesture at himself.
And, yeah, okay. Me too.
Does Val have anything to add?
Yeah, maybe one of them is like an abandoned building somewhere?
Does anyone ask the two people with you whether or not there's a place?
I'm gonna turn and Ezekiel's gonna turn and look at Lacey like, is any like hideouts, like abandoned buildings or anything, and also directed at Val a little bit.
Well, there's no abandoned buildings, but there is the sub-network.
That could be useful.
That sounds shady as fuck.
It is. It's literally a network of tunnels meant for thieving.
If I remember correctly, unsavory magics.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say with a
Counterpoint,
slight
if we
smirk.
get rid of all of the other evil casters down there, then it won't be a place for unsavory magic anymore.
But then how am I supposed to get materials from the dark arts?
I don't know. People who don't cast shady magic? You shouldn't be buying crazy dangerous shit from people who can cast crazy dangerous magic.
And then he's just gonna again point at himself.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, people
I'm
that
inherent. I might look like this. I am not evil, though. I guarantee you that. I'm just out for my own well-being and also the well-being of the person who saved me and those who I have pacts with.
yeah, I guess these tunnels are worth checking out at least.
Okay. But we wouldn't be in a good position to access them until it's a bit darker.
Yeah, obviously.
Is there someplace you'd like to go before then?
I don't have anything in my schedule book unless Ezekiel here does.
Uh, I might.
Okay.
Wait, there. What? Did that person who was recently deceased get disposed of?
Um, what person?
He's gonna be looking at Jub Jub when he's saying this. If he knows about any people who've died recently.
Well, one person, but
Anyone else at the academy? An elf.
yeah, the one elf that got hit, but they brought him back to life.
He did come back. He's still dead.
Uh,
Aha, everyone's in danger.
To remember, he got killed again.
did that guy get killed again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, there is that guy then.
Have they basically dealt with any people who've died recently yet? Is what I'm trying to think of. Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not sure. Where would they have taken him?
Probably. Where would they have taken him? Would I know this?
You would not. The school is actually very quiet about how they dispose of and deal with corpses on campus.
Great. Okay, so that I don't know. So that one I don't know about. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, never mind then. School's probably dealt with him some way.
Yeah, I can't imagine they'd keep a body around for long.
Even a body that has been charred to bits by magical blasts.
You do not want to fuck with those ley lines.
Uh, Ezekiel's gonna first though in like be a little grab a piece of parchment and draw a symbol of a shattered heart that is coated with thorns and bleeding.
Okay.
If you see and he's gonna say, if you see anyone with this mark on their armor or person, do not attack them, and do not and be very polite.
I will be my usual charming self.
They are a friend of mine.
I won't kill them.
Perfect. You guys head anywhere, or are you staying still for now?
Probably gonna stay still for now.
Yeah, I kind of want to lay low.
Yeah,
Okay.
lay low and wait a bit.
In the square, it's very easy to find the incense shop. It's very easy to uh, get in and get out. But would you like to role play that segment, or would you like to move on? I don't feel like there's much significant that would happen.
Yeah, we can just move on.
Yeah. For the sake of brevity and sanity, let's move on.
The group reunites.
Before we destroy half the town.
Yes, the group reunites at about 5:30ish. The sun is getting lower in the sky. It's not quite dark yet.
Candlehair obviously drops off the materials with the Holstaris, and as he's staring at these incredibly well-endowed ladies, he looks up and asks, I have to know,
Yes?
are those magical?
Are what magical?
I put myself in a trap, and I apologize for the rudeness of this, but I believe the term that most of the fleshlings use is udders.
Oh, no, the paps. No. I suppose they're magical to an extent.
Go on.
Well, you do know, Holstaris milk is a healing reagent. Do you not?
I've learned so many new things today, and that is the best thing I've learned in all time. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
This is going to sound weird. Could I use some of that in a magical component? I'm trying to help make people sane, and I feel like that would help more than spring water.
Ah, well, I've dedicated myself to my husband, but I'm sure you could ask one of the other girls.
Oh, right. Right. And thank you.
You're very
Hello.
welcome, my strange little friend.
Call me friend. I don't even know what that means, but it's nice.
Ouch.
It feels nice. I'm gonna stop stealing the show. Candlehair, through good means or not, finds a way to gain control of that, and then we get back with the group.
Okay. So, Candlehair gets access to the, let's see, who would be willing to... One of the maids discreetly agrees to give you some of her milk in exchange for a few silver.
I have enough. Like, I think I still have the 200 gold minus like 40 for
It was 400 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, he's just gonna give a gold. He's having a great day now.
Okay. Well, you have basically a jug's worth of fresh Holstaris milk.
And we're gonna move right along.
You all meet back up in your room, which the Holstaris, seeing that you have gained members in your group, have chosen to upgrade you to a larger room that has more beds.
Very nice.
Cool.
Oh.
And
Okay.
and then Ezekiel just looking around, realizing, God, I'm associated with this. No.
You know exactly how I feel.
You get used to it, says Candlehair.
Ezekiel was just like, he was interesting, pointing over at the Jub Jub.
Okay.
Jub, who's sitting here just trying to nap off the fact that his entire world has been turning into something stupid and crazy ever since he left home.
I left home to protect my brothers of the tribe, and now this.
What an adventure it's been.
This is why adventurers die young. Pretty sure.
One can't die.
We had dads?
Did we?
Oh no! So, you are all in the same room. The sun is slowly setting, but it's not quite there yet. Is there anything you all plan on doing?
Hey, Jeremy, you want dinner? Since we only
Jeremy
know
is
I'm
posted
hungry.
outside of your room, rather than in your room.
Oh. I was getting used to his, like, essence.
And then Ezekiel's gonna be like, hey, can you put that to Nasha is gonna be like, hey, can you put that guard to sleep?
I mean, I could put him to air quotes sleep.
Ezekiel, I don't want you dead.
I could blind him or deafen him, but I cannot put him to sleep.
Deafen him for a while. So we can but not right now.
I mean,
Give
he'll
you a second.
notice, just so you know.
Fuck.
It is not a subtle experience.
Well, it could be. We'll wait till it's very quiet, and then he won't notice it.
Alright.
Then we'll escape out the window. And...
Yeah, we were, you guys are thinking about doing this heist business. I really don't think it's a good idea. We've gotten into enough interesting circumstances with where we are. I think we as a group should just leave town.
Wait a minute though. There was a group that was going to heist the heist. Do we want to stop them and look like heroes?
Well, do we know anything about them?
No.
Lacey and I were caught by them?
Oh,
What
right.
did they, and then Ezekiel's gonna pull out his notebook and a quill and be like, "What did they look like?"
Fuck if I know.
They were
Human
elves.
is-
Lacey offers.
Oh, thank God. You, like, trusting my memory? It's good for nothing.
Lacey, right? They were what again?
Elves. 3 of them. And a
3 of them.
4th, I think he was human.
Okay. Could you tell what kind of elves they were?
High from what I was gathering, but I didn't stick around long enough to really look at them. We were kind
Right.
of pressed to leave.
All right, that's enough information that I need. 3 high elves and a human. Not many high elves keep humans around.
They don't keep many people around, save
Yeah.
themselves.
That
Mhm.
human must be very good at something.
That's actually very good information. Thank you.
You are welcome. Lacey returns to watching the sun getting lower.
Ezekiel is gonna be writing in his notebook basically like ideas of why they would have what the human would be good at.
If we're going to be stopping these people, we should probably figure out what their point of entry is going to be. Set up some sort of watch over the garden. Sensei, are there like cliffs above the garden?
There are no cliffs above the garden. There is a fence that is enchanted around the garden. The only entrance into the garden that is not completely mystically defended is the back door.
Gotcha. Which we have already utilized once, and we do know the weakness of that house now. Well, Candlehair does. However it was that you managed to get us in.
Yes. um, are we needing me to get me in again?
I don't want to go through what we went through last time, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
But
no.
But what was it that you did inside that house so that we were able to get in?
I just kind of walked in.
Do you, as a player, remember?
I put something in the oven, yeah.
You went into the oven and crushed something.
So Candle Hair will definitely say, so ignored all the really cool stuff. I think that was key part of it. Didn't pee in a corner. Found the box that they put food in to cook it, and then I crushed something inside it.
Oh, you have a vial of something?
Did you keep the powder or whatever it was?
It turned into a liquid, if I remember correctly.
No. There was a godfruit calling my name. It was inevitable, remember?
I do remember.
You did put it was a crystal of like pure magic, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, the mana.
And then when he crushed it and then he put it in the vial, it melted into liquid form.
I put it in the vial? Shit. I am very misinformed about what I do.
You gotta write your notes, man.
But I'm busy. So whatever it was this. It heated things up, and it probably caused like magical feedback, in which disturbed everything, like more than the people out there are disturbed. You know what I'm saying? And that allowed any defenses to go down, and you guys to come in.
Do you hold up the vial?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay, so
I run straight-
anyone in the room with any knowledge on anything magical can roll to see to know what that is.
Excellent.
Roll Arcana and get over a 5.
Over a
So-
5?
Yes.
So a 19 works.
Yes.
32.
Yes.
My number is between those two numbers, but I haven't done the math.
Okay. That is liquid mana. Crystallized and contained liquid mana.
Now that I actually am thinking straight and I'm not being inevitably led toward a god fruit, this is fucking liquid mana!
Yes, it is, and I'm surprised you have it.
Do we know how long it would normally take to gather something like that?
If he were to unstop that bottle, it would vaporize and or react explosively. It needs to be
Well, then
carefully it needs to be carefully contained and or harnessed, unless it's in its natural places.
But he was able to be inside the oven and crush something and then pour it into a different vial.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty powerful spell we were all under.
Right? Greater inevitability. It's too powerful for this world and for the story to go along properly.
I mean, I thought it moved the story forward beautifully.
Yes, it did.
It only killed 2 of us.
Yeah, you know, only murdered 2 of our team.
Well, part of that murdering was player choices, let's be honest.
It's fair, but still. I'm not making those pants again.
That is a good thing.
Wait a minute. Jeremy, do you want some pants?
No. Don't
No,
ruin
wait,
a
it's been a few
random
hours.
dude's life.
Jeremy turns around and peeks in. What?
You want some magical pants?
No.
I literally... Oh.
I'm gonna like give him a thumbs up like, good call.
I promise I won't make them just activate and go on fire.
Jeremy
Well, that is
closes
something
your
you can
door to ignore Candle Hair.
Like he's just like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Yep.
Above my pay grade.
Move the watershed. You want grateful asshole?
Well,
Okay.
I feel like that place is very well guarded. I don't think that these other people will have any kind of chance.
Okay, miss, I don't want to rain on your parade, but I do want to point out that a goblin, sorry, 2 goblin, 3 goblins, a dog person, sorry Val, and a big-titted fae stumbled their way into it, almost directly in front of the dragon that owns that place.
With some of the most epic magic I've ever seen activated.
Uh, no, that wasn't anything big.
It
I'm willing to bet.
it was. You're a freak of nature. Please accept that your power is insane.
Okay, listen here, Missy. Go on, I need my ego inflated further.
I will not go on as long as you admit that they don't stand a chance.
Maybe
Not
if
like
we
we
work
did.
together on making something at the ley line, we can make something even better. Pip will say.
Wait a minute, I have an idea.
Oh God. Oh,
Um,
oh God.
the most dangerous words for Kelblicker to ever say, and he
Mm.
said them.
No. Okay. Continue.
So what if we inform the people that own that place that there's people who are going to be looking to steal their things, and we create a super magical item that vaporizes the target people? Huh?
I think vaporizing sounds perhaps like it
Too
could go
harsh.
awry.
Like not
Well,
far enough? Yeah, no, we probably
No, like it could be used as to kill you.
Yeah, also walking up to the super powerful person and saying, people are going to try to rob you, let me help you, it's just very suspicious.
So we have to run after I made it to the academy.
I mean, well, I suppose you probably can learn a lot there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, as awesome as the spell might have been, I am still just the third dumbest goblin in the tribe.
Aw.
Outside of character, with an intelligence of 20, that is a lie.
Yes, that is very much a lie.
Like, he doesn't think it is. He is convinced he's not the smartest soap in the hay bush.
Mm.
But, well, I guess you know what they say. You learn from experience. Do you guys want to go on an adventure?
I mean, if you really want to stay, Candlehair, I don't know, we could stay. I'm
Nah,
just
that's
Maybe
sort
gonna
of
lay
fresh.
low
reach
for
out.
a couple of days.
Yeah.
Okay, we lay low. I go to classes. I try to gauge if they can actually teach me anything. And if they can't, then we get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'll go to my classes as usual, my 2 classes that I have.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ezekiel. I forgot you're here. He'll go to his classes. I'll go to mine. We'll be good.
I'll make sure not try and make sure no one dies.
Um, though I think like, aren't they
Oh,
expecting?
Hmm?
Aren't they expecting the gold to wear off? Am I supposed to look normal? Quick, someone cast disguise me.
I wish I knew how to do that.
Everyone
Probably don't.
everyone in the room looks at you, confused at what you just asked.
I'm not I'm not good at that kind of magic.
Yeah, couldn't you whip up a potion of some kind of disguise for yourself?
Oh yeah.
And then Pip's like, I'll help.
You're so nice. Okay. So the 3 things in order: the everyone chill stuff, the clean the town of blood stuff, and the disguise stuff.
Okay.
Let's get crafting.
Okay. So first, what is your intent when creating the everyone chill stuff?
So, any mental anguish or illnesses, etc., that were gained from having to witness any of the past events from the past few days, uh, to be worked through immediately and cured, so to speak.
Okay.
And since I got all the materials, there's no but candle hair.
Right.
Do we get any bonuses because we bought good materials?
No.
I accept these terms. All right. Does Pip roll it or do I roll it?
Pip will roll it.
Alright. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Hmm. So you put the materials in front of Pip, and Pip looks at them, and Pip thinks. Pip puts her finger to her nose, and then Pip begins to glow. And the materials begin to glow. And within the next few moments, what lays in front of you is a incense lantern, would be the best way to put it. It's a little ball made of some kind of wood with a divot in its middle, and there's a pearl in the center of that divot. You could pick up this ball in your hand, and it looks fragile enough for you to crush it.
Okay. Am I just supposed to go in the middle of town and press this? Is it like a bath bomb for the mind?
Who are you asking?
Yes.
Is this Candle Hair asking this, or is this you asking me?
It's Candle Hair asking it.
Oh, okay.
Does
So
his
what does Pip say? What does Pip say about it?
Pip, roll Arcana. Give yourself a plus 23.
fucking
Fucking what?
Give yourself a plus 23.
Jesus Christ.
You made it, so you know what it does.
43?
So, to activate this, all one has to do is to take it into the place where they would like to cleanse the area, press the pearl, and leave it there for about a minute.
Huh. Okay. Should probably get the cleaning thing done, alongside it, too.
Okay.
Let's make that cleanse the blood bomb.
What materials do you use?
We would have bought them at the market, too, just the better stuff.
Okay, but what implement in particular do you use? What cleaning instrument?
Oh, I want to make a cloud, but would he know that would end badly?
He knows that he would never actually be able to recapture that cloud, and it would float across the entire planet, just cleansing whatever under it.
What about a fountain?
A fountain, like a
Yeah,
Like a-
like one of the fountains in one of the courtyards across the town, and it can be the cleansing fountain.
so just like a set it and forget it landmine of cleansing, and then once it's done, pick it back up and use it again. Yes, I want that.
Well, I think that people would have to choose to walk into the fountain or something.
Oh no, the entire town's covered in blood. We'll give him a week to walk into it, but then I'm picking that thing back up before leaving. I don't want to stay here longer than I have to. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, you never know when soapy cleaning water is going to help out in a dungeon. Just imagine that place flooding.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
As long as it's not infested with aboleths, it'll be fine.
Oh, have you ever seen a soapy aboleth? Of course you haven't, because soap kills them. Oh!
Okay, so where do you go and what do you use?
Um, well, first we have to make it here, and then we'll set it down. So, we make it first,
Okay.
and then we'll set it in the middle of town.
What
Maybe it's
implement
like
do
a-
we have to make it with?
Maybe like a hose and a sprinkler. Do those exist?
Sprinklers do not
Oh.
exist. Hoses do.
Okay, so we're gonna get a hose.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a metal thing with holes in it, make it pokey.
Okay.
It probably needs like a jug or something to put the holy water in, right?
You'd likely need a jug or something to contain the spring water that you got, yes?
Ooh, what if I had the whole Starsis milk? Will this make it healing too?
Huh?
If I add the whole Starsis milk, will it make it healing as well?
Yes, it would likely add the implements and effects of whole star's milk.
Oh my god.
As
Okay.
whole star's milk is a potent healing component.
Okay. Change of plans, Pip. I had to change of plans. We're still making the fountain thing, but we're also going to make an attached pool. And at this point, since we're freewheeling, he'll find whatever can be used as a general hot tub sized thing, but also a fountain and a sprinkler and a hose. Just he's going to be grabbing shit.
Okay.
This isn't going to. Yep. I need to BRB, so let Pip take care of these things.
Okay.
So Pip's gonna watch Candle Hair starts bringing her these things, and all right, I'll do my best.
Okay. When you're ready, Pip.
8 on the die.
Alrighty.
So 53 plus 8, which is like 61,
Mm.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
61. What sits in front of you is what can only be described as a backpack with a hose attached and some kind of weird funnel at the end.
All right.
Is it vaguely Ghostbusters?
It is vaguely Ghostbusters.
And this thing is just going to be constantly, when used, it just has infinite amount of this liquid that it spews. I'm guessing.
You would know that yes, it will not actually empty itself ever.
Nice. Like the wine the wine pitcher, the infinite wine pitcher is what I'm
Mhm.
thinking of. Kind of.
Yes.
It's a wine pitcher that never runs out of wine.
Oh yeah, the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
That is magnificent, and I think we should maybe go give it a try. What do you say? Who wants to strap it on? Jub Jub, you look strong. Can you carry this backpack?
Sure.
Okay.
And I guess I'll operate the hose end, or we can get Candlehair to operate the hose end.
Perfect.
We're just
So,
gonna go down into the street and see who needs help, and we're gonna spray them.
Jub.
Let's spray a wall or something first.
Like the ground where it's all bloody in front of the Ox's wife to clean the Ox's wife so they can leave.
Yeah, that'd probably be a decent idea.
All right, let's try out this pressure washer.
So, Jub, when you put on the backpack, you note that it is extremely light. Exceedingly light, even for somebody of your strength. It seems like featherweight. You have no problems handling this.
I doubt Ezekiel would be able to carry it, though.
Alright, let's spray this blood, see what happens.
Who is operating the hose?
With Candle Hair AFK, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll attack. Give yourself a +5. Along with your dexterity, because you are aiming a ranged weapon, technically.
That's a total of 25.
Okay. You end up. So, what spews from the nozzle of this device is a stream of what is actually rainbow fluid.
Oh, that's good.
It washes over the blood and the stone and everything in the area, spreading itself as though you'd sprayed way more than you actually did. And then you notice two things. One, the pavement is completely clean.
Oh dear.
And
maybe that's too clean.
two, the stone looks better than it was before.
Like, the potholes are gone?
The potholes are gone, the pavement looks smooth and rich, and the stone that is in said pavement, the cobbles, looks firmer and of higher quality.
Well, that's cool.
I feel like we don't need to operate this to get the city's goodwill. I think we just need to gift it to the watch, and they can go around making everything better. What does Jeremy think of this contraption we've made?
Jeremy does not follow you because he is monitoring Candle Hair.
Candle Hair is with us.
Is he?
I think he would be. Because he'd want to see what happens with this thing.
Okay. Jeremy is staring at the clean stone and is very unsure about what the fuck just happened in front of his eyes.
Quick thing, with all this mana use, is Candle Hair getting tired?
Nope.
Jesus. Okay. Sorry. I'm back, by the way. Had to
Welcome back.
use the little goblin's room.
Welcome back.
So we've basically made a healing and mending machine all in one. Does whatever the liquid is, does the liquid taste good?
Do you try to taste it?
You bet your ass I'm gonna taste it. Spray me in the mouth.
Maybe just take a little from, like, the nozzle or something, like on your finger.
No. This has to be done scientifically.
Oh, gosh.
It says Candle Hair, not understanding the first thing of the scientific method.
Okay.
Candle Hair open wide.
Ezekiel will stand back.
Perfect. Nasha, do you spray your friend?
Yeah, I mean, I'll try not to completely soak him, but he asked for it.
Okay. So, roll a d20.
Ooh.
Candle Hair.
Ooh, a d20.
Mm-hmm.
7 on the die.
Okay. So, you find the spell slots that you extended earlier in the day are no longer expended. Your mind feels fresh and revitalized. You also find that while once there were strands of hair of yours that were on fire, the fire has now spread. You have a full head and mane of burning hair.
Do I have a goblin beard?
Do you have a goblin beard?
Yes, I do now.
You have a burning goblin beard.
So hair and fire and just that's,
It's not really hair and fire, it's fire for hair at this point.
but I can't no my locks.
Oh, sorry. Does that hurt? Are you burning?
No, it's so good. I'm
Ezekiel's gonna just take a small drop from the nozzle and taste the it lightly.
It is sweet, like honey.
I feel like I could do
Now,
anything.
now that he's seeing what it's done to Candle Hair, that it's actually done made him look better, is what he's thinking. It makes him look better and makes him look more revitalized.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna wonder, like, what would that do to me?
Only one way to find out.
Quick thing, are you undead in any fashion? Because I feel like this might hurt someone who's undead.
I am not undead. I am just very sickly.
Oh. Candle Hair looks a little disappointed. You want to be undead?
He just gestures at his own body as it just to, like, horns deep, and he's gonna spray me.
Alright. You asked for it. I mean, we're gonna be doing this to townsfolk, so we gotta see what it does to people. Alright.
Yeah.
Were you going to be doing this to townspeople? It was a cleaning implement.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
gonna
we're supposed to
cleaning
get the
people.
blood off.
Blood off of them
Okay.
Like, cleaning the town.
and the people.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we could just, like, squirt a little bit of this in the fountain, and then they'll just be able to bathe in the fountain.
Yeah. It'd probably be safer.
So clean up the town and then squirt in their fountain. Sounds like a win.
Ezekiel's getting hosed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, roll a d20.
That is an 8 on the die.
Okay. Let's see, where's my d4? Your constitution goes up by 1.
Wait, are you serious?
I am dead serious. Your constitution goes up by 1. Any effects of disease that were on you are gone. And if you had any scarring on your body, that has disappeared.
Nice. Okay, that would actually remove that scar that my character hates. All right, that's actually good for my. That's actually better for my. Wow, that's awesome. Nice constitution of 6 instead of 5.
Well,
That's
it certainly
terrifying.
seems beneficial.
I feel better somehow.
Yes, everyone who is looking at Ezekiel can tell he is significantly healthier than he was before.
I'm not 100% that we should give this to the guards anymore.
I mean, obviously not. We're keeping this.
Jeremy is
Take
staring in
powerful.
awe at what just happened in front of him.
Hey, Jeremy, you sure you don't want those magical pants?
Or a spritz.
Or that deal.
Jeremy insists that you stay away from his pants.
They don't have to be the pants you have on now, but they're I can make magical pants. Just accept it, Jeremy.
I'm sorry for my friend. He just is really generous. You know?
thought about my offer.
Jeremy distances himself from you guys and begins signaling to someone to help.
Is there anyone for him to get help?
Yes, there are other members of the town guard who begin to approach, though not in a menacing manner.
We should be keeping some sort of log of all of these creations, Candlehair. I feel like this is going to be an epic quest for someone 500 years from now.
This sounds like a very fair point. So we've got the bath bomb Osanity.
We have the hand propelled hand that also can walk.
It's not, well, technically it is jet fuel propelled, but it's blood. So golden walking /
Flying hand.
blood propelled hand.
Reusable dynamite.
Oh yeah, good old reusable dynamite.
I'm sorry,
Look
what?
at 64.
And then Pip will just get him a stick of dynamite that has a bow wrapped around it to Lacia. Here you go.
Don't think we need to do that in the town.
Lacia is very uneasy with the fact that she knows what dynamite is, and she's very unhappy that she's holding an enchanted dynamite.
It's a gift from Candlehair.
And Candlehair, what would you name this backpack contraption that makes things healthier? Better? Clean?
Flood, but for the soul and fixing. Flood of mending and healing. Mind you, flood will be spelled FLUDD, of mending and healing.
We are just creating. We don't even need the phase lily anymore.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we have a new destiny.
Yeah.
We'll go around town.
Being lackeys is not our.
No, Pip is just like, we can make so much more money this way.
All Kendall here is thinking we could just pester so many towns into letting me make things for them this way.
This is terrible.
And then Pip's like, we could make something to clear the underbelly of this town.
I mean, I
But
think
anyway.
this cleansing
Pip,
machine might do it.
No. Pip's like, no. We may be able to eliminate the problem of thieves in the area. Besides you, Lacey, you're great. I like you.
I don't know, towns need thieves.
Thieves are people too.
Isn't that right, Jeremy?
Jeremy is now backed by a total of 12 people who are all looking at you like,
Hey, you guys
do
wanna
we
see
ask him to leave? Can we ask him to leave? Someone
He's
ask him
making
to leave.
But then they look at like he's making things better right now.
Here, watch. Who has the backpack?
Jub.
Yeah.
Jub, I want you to squirt Jeremy over here real quick.
Jeremy begins running.
No.
How about we just spray the building like a little bit?
I mean, that one you're gonna have to ask the whole Stars Maid's permission. It's their place of business. I don't want to mess it up too bad.
Oh, we'll ask permission about a building, but we won't ask Jeremy whether he wants to be sprayed as a person.
Jeremy's a golem. Oh.
Remember, we talked about this. He's not.
Sorry, Jeremy.
He's a well-trained military person.
I can't Okay, so what are you doing? The guards are all very, very perturbed.
I mean, I feel like it's very powerful, and maybe it's too powerful, and maybe we should ask permission. But I don't want to be drawing attention to myself, so
Just want to let you know, Kendall Hare is already run inside to ask if he can do it from the Holstaris people.
Okay. So, the whole start. Who do you ask? Who do you ask? The matron is there. There are several maids.
Oh, definitely the matron. Like, I gotta let her know.
Okay. Greetings. Candlehair, I think it was.
Yes, hey, I have a really big question for you, and it might be really beneficial for your place of business. I just made this magical thing that is, like, we spray stuff, and it gets not only healed, but better. Like come outside and watch where the blood was, and, and I want permission to spray down the outside of your building to show the guards that it's completely safe.
Oh! She will walk with you.
I'll bring her to where the patch of blood was.
Where all the potholes in the street were, and see how they're all freaking gone. The street looks just pristine.
What happened to the road?
Hey, Jub, can you spray a different part of the road? Let's show her. He's giddy. He's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, you spray a part of the road, and once again, the effect is very clear as to what it does to the road and the stones within it. And with her level of appraisal, she immediately sees what you did. Yes, I would say that you can spray my business with that.
You heard the lady, Jub. Let's give this place a good squirt and finish. That. Phrase that better. Let's spray this bitch down.
Wording.
Just do the thing.
Let's do it.
Jub turns. Nasha, are you still operating the nozzle?
sure, yeah.
Do you squirt the business?
Yep. Starting at the roof, letting it
Or do you
trickle
douse
down.
business?
Well, we could really only get like the front half of the business, unless we walk all the way around, right?
No. As you spray the business, the fluid spreads itself across the surface.
Oh.
Stones and bricks that were in disrepair seem fresh, and also they are, the bricks are now solid stone, and the stone is marbled and looks very expensive. The place becomes, for all intents and purposes, higher quality. The shingles repair themselves. The thatchings on the roof bristle with life. And the entire place seems to shine.
So, Candlehair is whooping for joy and running laps of happiness. Can I roll a will save to not get on the golden hand and fly off into the sunset?
Yes, you can.
12 total? As I'm looking the guards in the face, I realize later.
Yes.
Shithole.
Yes. You are sorely tempted, but looking at the guards and remembering that you said you wouldn't, you think better of it.
This lawful good thing's some bullshit.
But yes, the Ox's wife is now the Ox's trophy wife, and
The Ox's empress. Let's be cool. Kendall here will be looking at like you want to do this every like 50 to 100 years. Make sure this place looks nice and shiny like so.
the matron is both stunned, impressed, and delighted. And I said both. I mean, she's all of those.
Yes. So can we spray the guards down now? Like literally, Kendall here will say that out loud.
The guards are all very uncomfortable with that thought and step back.
I got sprayed in the face and I look better. This guy who is sickly and had diseases, obviously had diseases, was sprayed and look at him, he's healthier now.
And had diseases. Didn't know whether or not he had diseases at all. Obviously had diseases.
And look at him. He was pale, had boils, was missing teeth.
No, I was not.
Wow!
Really? Oh shit, didn't realize you were just ugly normally. Okay.
I just had a giant scar going from the entire, covering my entire torso.
Show them your torso, you sick man. Take it up.
I revealed the fact that the scar that was covering the entirety of my torso is gone.
Hey Jeremy, did you know that guy had a torso scar?
Jeremy is long gone.
Damn it.
Every guard in this town is now Jeremy.
All of the guards are Jeremy.
Jeremy too, come here.
None of them come near you, and the one you point at draws his weapon to defend himself.
Whoa, easy buddy. Wait, actually that's a great idea. Kendall here starts walking over. Chop off my hand.
Oh my
Oh, no.
No.
No, this is the needed for science.
god. The guard, very unhappy that you are approaching him even though he has his weapon. We'll raise it threateningly. And the other guards will look at you like you're insane.
Okay, now let me just get my body out of the way, just right on the wrist, okay?
How close do you go to him?
Oh, I go until he swings.
Oh.
Unless someone grabs me, I go until he swings. Because I want to prove this damn thing's
This
good.
is when Pip is going to be trying to stop the goblin. That is Candle Hair.
Candle hair. Maybe there's like a less drastic way to test this.
Who is self-preservation is kicking in. You aren't gonna fucking die today.
I mean,
So,
we did the safer way. We fixed this amazing business to be even amazinger. We made this guy who was clearly sick and had many diseases of many varieties.
No, I did not.
Well, we
I
could,
was just very weak from being in prison for many centuries.
if you'd like to, cut yourself, like on the back of your forearm or something. You don't have to chop your hand off. Because what if
Okay.
it doesn't grow back?
Okay. Candle here will look around. Is friend? Oh wait, we haven't checked in with friend rat. And Candle here will go for the pocket, try to pull out friend rat.
there is no friend rat.
Oh yeah, he turned dire and we had snacks earlier. Okay, can I borrow one of you guys' knives? I don't think I have a knife.
I'll lend you my knife.
I got my axe.
We're gonna take the smart one's idea that it might not grow back and take that into account. Okay, and then Kendall here just fucking stabbed himself in the arm.
Roll 1d4 plus strength damage.
Good thing I have a negative strength. It heals me a little bit.
So
Very-
the knife plinks off of your scales. Oh, okay, what?
I 3.
Okay.
Rolled a 3 on the d4.
Okay. So you take 3 damage. You are lightly bleeding.
Okay, now I know why people don't stab. Ow. Oh god, I can pull it out. Okay. It's spray me, buddy.
I'll spray just his arm, like just a little trickle.
Okay. Uh, you are beyond healed.
Oh,
It looks like you never stabbed yourself.
Oh, I even feel my nasal cavity clearing up. Guys, look, it heals. And if you got like sciatica or back problems, I don't know what sciatica is, but it sounds like something you might have.
I wonder how long this is gonna last. Do you think it's permanent?
Why are you...
Something
Don't...
you'd have to ask Pip.
Pip?
How long does it last?
How long does what last?
The effects of this water.
On contact?
Yeah.
The effect only happens upon contact.
Does it
So-
so it's permanent effects to these people.
If it cures something, that thing is cured.
If it makes a building better, it's permanently better.
Yes.
Oh, it's permanent.
Its effect is immediate and until unless that is reversed by a spell or some other action, it is permanent.
It's permanent unless it's reversed by a spell.
Okay, so like if I stab myself again, and Candle here being the dipshit he is, will stab himself again.
Yes.
You get stabbed. Yeah, you stabbed. Okay. Yeah.
Why did I go stabbing again?
Because you can stab yourself. Ew.
Oh,
That's
Too
not
bad.
how it works.
too damage. Spray me down, spray me down.
Alright, but this is the last time. No more stabbing yourself.
We can't have you getting addicted. Yeah, I know. Okay. I just need to make a quick aside
Yes.
out of game.
Mm-hmm.
Have you basically made a door-to-door goblin salesman in his team?
You could have, if people weren't so fucking obviously terrified about what you just did.
No, we just gotta start a pyramid scheme. Get other people to sell the, heal backpack again.
Okay. If we
And then
mass-
they bring in crew members.
If we mass produce this, they'd make more money selling it. Just want to say. Anyway, for the love of God, we need to be back on track. Sensei, get us back on the track.
I do kind of worry that if we were to mass produce this and then spray everything, it would do something to the economy. I'm not sure what exactly, but I feel like it would be interesting.
and then Pip is gonna go over to Nasha and say, "Probably turn gold into platinum."
If we sprayed our money, do you think that's true? Oh, it doesn't
You don't have to spray. We just need a few drops.
Anyway. Candle hair will come down.
Wait. That's actually. Oh my God, she's. That would make Pip's greed just like. Bring money.
So Candlehair will come down from the high and have you...
Wait, candle hair. You need to check, and then puts like candle hair. Check your money pouches.
I'm not doing that.
Check what's in there, please.
Oh,
For
if you
me.
if you put a lizard in there again, I'm not doing it right now, Pip.
Please. This might be important. We
It-
have to check if this has worked, if something has happened to the money, if it has changed.
There's an audience right here. I don't want them to see me digging around in my sack, okay? Anyway, gentlemen, I'm going to go around and clean the town, and I'm going to, get everything cleaned up that I messed up. Let's get this done tomorrow. For now, have yourselves a wonderful evening. I need to go lie down for a bit.
I guess stabbing yourself takes it out of you.
No, all the magical making took it out of me, and also having to deal with, Jeremy running away, that coward. I thought golems couldn't feel fear.
What did we talk about?
Fresh golems, technically a golem.
But he's not a flesh golem. He grew up like a person.
Because he was a person.
Because he is a person.
Says Ezekiel.
Oh my goodness.
Candlehair will just go back to his rooms now and prepare a disguise me potion and then go to bed
And
after dinner. And
Pip will help make the disguise potion because she has to.
Okay.
She's godly crafting thing.
Mm-hmm. But we will save that for next time. But for now...
Now that we've learned how to collapse the world's economy, we should
Yes.
probably call it a night.
Right?
Free healthcare and repair for everybody. And platinum. Free platinum.
Let's just...
Possibly. Not yet.
We
confirmed.
don't know whether or not that happens yet. Let's see here.
Well, I've been on ahead. Okay.
The group heads into the building, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to mentally wrap themselves around what the fuck just happened over the last 4 hours? Let alone the last 24 hours. Just the last 4 hours. Then you all get a nice dinner. Before going to bed.
Is the matron and the maids happy I helped out?
The matron and the maids are overly delighted as when you walk in you find that not only were the things outside of the store improved, but the things inside of the building were improved.
Oh. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to pay to replace all this. I'm sorry. You guys had like a rustic architecture thing going on.
Yeah. They don't ask you to pay for a damn thing.
Kendall, here's another idea that will be explored next time on Guilty Gobbos.
Better write it down.
Jesus.
I take notes.
We'll see you people in 2 weeks, I guess. Thank you. It's been Sensei.
I'm Lavahead, destroyer of fantasy economies.
I'm B-Man, the player of 2 characters.
And everyone's favorite barbarian, Jub.
Who has not been able to barbarian very much because everyone's insane.
I'm just here for when the shit really hits the fan and our fix-it-up backpack isn't gonna cut it anymore.
I do have a question. Is Jub technically stronger from that pact he's made with me?
No.
No, okay.
He got stronger from being a wraith, not necessarily from making a pact.
Ah.
As the pact didn't constitute him being stronger to do anything for you. It just constituted him keeping you alive.
And I'll help him. We help each other.
Yes.
And I've been Nasha, the one trying to ground this madness.
The one trying
failing
not to drop out of school.
Failing miserably. Excited for next time.
Thanks, cool kids.
Let's hope there's no wars nearby. There's no wars that occur.
Ugh. I
Why
don't
would you
even
do
want to
that?
think about the number of wars you are going to start. Anyway,
Oh, wait, you talking about me specifically?
yes.
Why did you fucking say that?
Good point.
Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.
night.
I love you all.
Okay.
Matane.
What's the name?